That's a familiar name. Donates $110. They say, thanks for having me. I had so much fun. Let's hecking kick cancer's butt. I love you all. See you next time. Thank you, Mitch. We love you too. The Real Bama Boy donates $5. They say, hello, AGDQ 2021. I love this community. And shout out to my boy, Eddaket. Go catch them all. Tony B donates $25. They say, gotta donate for that world record doggo pat by Mitch. Thank you, Tony V. Anonymous donates $500. And they say, let's get those last runs. Thank you, Anonymous. Well, those last runs are upon us because I've just received word that it's time for Pokemon Blue Catch 'em All by Eddaket.
All right. Well, welcome everybody. This is going to be Pokemon Blue. My name is Eddaket, and I am joined here by Keizaron and Shenanagans on commentary.
First
if you guys
billing,
want to say
take
hi.
that.
It's alphabetical. We're fine. I'll take it.
Alphabetical. Yeah. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. So there's going to be a little bit of RNG manipulation at the start. So we're going to have one of you two should count us down when you guys see the timer go. So
We start from 31, or should we start from 30?
We start from the beginning with it.
all right.
Yeah, it takes like
explain.
30 seconds.
No, I'll,
Yeah,
I'll let my good buddy Shen do the countdown for no particular reason. Just remember there's a -0.
Oh, yeah, with life split. Yeah, so he's manipulating right now. So it's a frame perfect game start, not trolling. So let's see if he gets it. But coming up on time. In 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. So this is Pokemon Blue Catch 'em All. We saw this a couple years ago, or actually like 5 years ago. Shenanagans is the one who did the run.
Yeah, I think it was Summer Games 2015.
This
So
run
long
is going
time.
to look nothing like that.
Yeah.
We've undergone a lot of changes, both route-wise as well as rule-wise, which we'll explain probably a bit later.
That's a very specific name you gave your rival there. Did you grow up with someone with that name? That's someone special to you?
We're going to do that meme again. All right.
he has a different childhood friend than I did. Yes, Eddaket.
Swag
Yes.
piece. Thank
Yes.
you. Pointless, but he did it.
Absolutely
Frame
pointless.
perfect trick saves -2 frame save.
I was gonna say, it actually wastes time, but
Yeah.
you got to do it for the fans out there. Yeah, so this is going to be Catch 'em All. We're going to catch all 151 Pokemon in under 2 hours.
But how do you get the event Mew?
Oh, if you're wondering how we catch any particular Pokemon, it's going to be through glitches.
Isn't
is
that
just
cheating?
The answer. No,
Oh, okay.
not for this run.
Hopefully someone has the paste bin that
It is for
explains everything.
else, but not this run.
So the first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to pick Bulbasaur. It is the worst starter. Sorry.
The
but-
first glitch of the run. Picking the wrong starter.
I'm going to try to do another RNG minute for this one. If I fail the RNG manipulation, it's not that big of a deal, but I'd like to hit it.
This is actually really hard.
All right.
That
So
looked pretty good.
Felt okay. We'll find out if I have it when I get into the battle and check my stats. I'm also going to check my stats to make sure I have the right trainer ID. The RNG manipulation we did to start off the run is for a specific trainer ID. That'll be relevant once we get about like 20 minutes into the run, but we're going to check it now just to make sure.
Part of the reason that he didn't have an incentive for the Bulbasaur was because if you try to nickname the Bulbasaur, it becomes a frame perfect A press at the very end of the Manip after you already have to do the whole Manip before it. And
Yeah.
that I don't think was the correct Bulbasaur.
It is not, but we can take it anyways. There are plenty of backups. The Bulbasaur that we were going to RNG Manip for has good attack, which makes this fight and the next fight a little bit easier. It also has a special value that is guaranteed to work for the first glitch. So the whole point of the first 10 minutes of this run is going to be to get a Pokemon with 16 special. If we don't get a Pokemon with 16 special, which is fairly common, there are backups, but that is sort of the goal here.
Yeah, it loses like a minute, I think. Now, something nice about this Bulbasaur was it had 12 special. When we hit this level up to level 6, it'll either get up to 13 or 14. And if it goes up to 13, hopefully I can Commentator's Curse the 13 here. If that is the case...
Of course not.
Of course not. It would have been guaranteed to work with the faster of the two methods. Now it's, I believe, 33%. I don't exactly remember the numbers, but I think it's 1 in 3 now to work.
Yeah, 1 in 3. So yeah, the run for the first sort of 10 minutes or so is going to be fairly glitchless. So might be a good time to get a couple of those donations in. I know we have a pretty big goal that we're trying to hit here.
Yeah, certainly. Let's see. Audrey donates $133, and they say, "Hey, AGDQ, let's get those Pokedex donos in. $133 for Eevee and for the Ocarina of Time exhibition." And DEG donates $100, and they say, "Po Ocarina Iman of Time, gotta glitch them all. Let's go!"
I like that one.
One more.
Yeah, sure.
Connor Eats Pants donates $500, and they just say, "Go fast."
Hi, Connor.
We will try to go fast. So yeah, what Shen was saying, we went from 12 special at level 5 to 14 special at level 6. We don't have to go too much into stats like we would on a normal Pokemon run. This is very much not a normal Pokemon run. So if you guys, might find Pokemon runs boring or something like that, you definitely want to stick around. It's nothing like that. But basically, at level 6, we can either have 13 special or 14 special. You can technically have 12 as well, but 12 is just really sad when you get it. And what special value we have at level 6 is going to dictate what we want to do in order to hit the 16 special mark. So because I have 14 special, I'm not going to fight any wild encounters. And then after the mandatory fight in Viridian Forest, I will hit level 7. And at level 7, like we said, I have a 1 in 3 chance of having 16 special. If I had 13 special, I would actually want to fight an encounter and hit level 8 after that fight because I'd be guaranteed to have 16 special, but not so lucky.
Yeah, there's basically 2 strats for the glitch coming up, and you either need to have 16 special or you have to have 3 moves. And in order to have 3 moves, you have to hit level 7 to get Leech Seed. If you skip level 7, you won't get Leech Seed. So even though this is like the riskier of the 2 levels, it's less likely to work. It's actually safer for the marathon because we'll get to see immediately at level 7 if we have the correct value. So it's pretty nice in that sense.
All right.
We're coming up on the Pidgey name, I believe, right?
Yes, pitching nickname very soon. We're going to do another one of those RNG manips. This is going to be the standard kind of RNG manip you're going to see in the run. And this is going to be for specific encounters. So while I'm doing that, Shen, you want to explain, or Keys, do you want to explain RNG manipulation in this game?
Yeah, sure. So whenever you save the game in a hard reset, you will set the RNG value to be an exact amount. And then if you do the exact same inputs after doing the save and hard reset, you'll get the same results every time, almost every time. I'll get into that in a second. But what he's doing now is he's buffering through the intro. It's not super precise, but it can still be a little bit tricky. And then he's going to do the exact same movement into the grass, maybe a couple A presses, and he will get an encounter, and it will be a Pidgey. And if he's perfect through that text box, and he's perfect buffering to this ball throw, and it looked like everything was good there, this Pidgey should get in 100% of the time, and it did. Perfect.
All right,
so we'll need the Pidgey nickname.
Pidgey nickname is... Just checking one last time. Oh,
Yep.
It is LF Roucool from the French Restream.
LF. And then I believe it was R. And then how else do you spell
It's
it?
Roucool.
All right. Does that look good for the capitalization?
That's perfect.
Yep. Awesome.
The French community always sniping a Pokemon incentive.
Yeah,
Good
no
job
kidding.
as usual.
Always. So normally in a run, you don't nickname the Pidgey there. And there's actually a way that you can extend that manipulation into a second encounter for a Caterpie. Obviously, because I'm doing the nickname, I can't extend it there. It's also a very difficult trick to do, one that I'm by no means consistent at. So there is a backup here. This is going to give me a Caterpie at the end of this movement that also gets in the first ball. But it also gives me no encounters through the entire forest. Now, encounters in the forest in Gen 1 are pretty easy to avoid anyways. However, RNG manipulation just removes a couple of the sort of outlier cases.
Yeah, kind of like we mentioned with the Manip earlier, if you play frame perfectly from the save and reset, you'll get the same results every time. And that includes even after you catch the Pokemon. If you like frame perfectly, decline the nickname, and go through the Pokedex screen and everything, you can continue to do the manipulation. I think most of the inputs are 4 frames in a 60 FPS game, and there's probably like 5 or 6 different screens you have to clear. So some of the manips are quite difficult for Gen 1 runs. And I know the best runners even do triple extended manip where they get Nidoran, Pidgey, and a perfect forest and critical this Weedle on turn 1, which is just crazy, some of the stuff they can do.
Yeah, so this is the only other mandatory fight in the run. I'm going to go ahead and growl turn 1. Normally you wouldn't do that, but because I might have to do the backup strategy, depleting my move count is going to be crucial for it. So by growling the Weedle, it does 2 damage to me instead of 3, allowing me to tank more hits. And it also sets me up if I do hit the 2 out of 3 chance now to not have 16 special.
Kind of awkward here having good attack as well. This Weedle either goes down to 7 tackles or 9 tackles, depending on your attack stat. And if you have one of the setups, you want this Weedle to go down quicker. And if you have the other setup, you want it to go down slower. So it's like, it's kind of funny how depending on your stats, and you can't know, so it's like you have no clue if this is optimal or not. We'll see right here, it's 1 in 3 to hit it. Come on, never in a marathon.
Never in a marathon.
Oh my god,
Never
it's
in a
still
marathon.
never been in a marathon.
All right, I learned about this the other day, and this is amazing. So, oh, I got an encounter. All right, if it's just a Metapod, that'd be cool. It's not. All right, so ideally what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to KO a Metapod, mainly because I have to use a bunch of tackles.
Oh, a save.
Yeah, so I have to use a bunch of tackles and I have to use a bunch of growls, and I also need to get the experience from the KO. So if I'm just going to tackle a Caterpie until it faints, it's not going to do enough. Like, I'm not going to have enough moves used. But, oh, it didn't work. All right, cool. So there's a backup
Probably
minute you
an
can do
IG
there
tier.
for a level 6 Metapod that failed. Cool. It might have been because of the encounter immunity I had.
Yeah, possibly. Manips aren't guaranteed to work, we should mention. Some of them are, but not all of them. Whenever you save the game, for whatever reason, I think it's frames 36 and 37, because there's 60 different frames you can save on in a 60 FPS game. For whatever reason, those 2 frames tend to give different results, because I think there's a lag when you're loading up the game on those frames. So you get different results on them. So he may have saved on frame 36 or 37 and gotten trolled by it. But this Caterpie's not too bad. You can at least get rid of some of his tackles here.
Yeah.
As much as Manip is supposed to help you mitigate randomness, it's still somehow not an exact science because of all the little things that can happen.
Exactly. So hopefully we can just get a Metapod next encounter. Now he is going to KO this Caterpie because he does need to hit level 8. So he's going to take the KO here. And I think, what was that, 6 more tackles to burn?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, it's just a few more tackles to get rid of. Hopefully just a Metapod encounter. We've seen 3 Caterpies. If you get the wheel, I won't forgive you, by the way. My 124 runs would hate it.
Oh my god.
So many Caterpies, come on.
How many tackles do I have to waste?
We'll take a look here.
7.
7
So
to
it's
go.
too many for this.
Yeah.
And alright, I'm actually just gonna use the potion too.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. It needs to be very careful not to hit level 9. The particular glitch setup requires level 8 or 10, but we would never get enough experience for level 10. So it's got to be...
I don't want to actually critical it, and...
You wouldn't level to 9 off this, but not too big a deal. But just barely miss level 9 at that point.
Oh my god.
This is getting kind of crazy. Metapod's 50%, I believe. Or 40%, I think.
Yeah. Oh, that
And
was
the
a big
critical. Good to be able to run there. It's also annoying because they have string shot and you're like trying to run. It's like, come on.
Yeah. Finally.
Oh, there's a Metapod. About time.
So I believe I already used all my growls, so
Yeah, I
we just
think
need
you
to use
did.
4 more tackles and then we're good.
Yeah, just setting up exactly 16 tackles and 36 growls, and then gonna swap the moves around to be in a particular order.
Alright, so that's the last
Should
tackle.
be everything.
Alright,
Nice.
can finally move on.
This is the part where
Nice.
everyone in the audience claps.
Yeah. He found the
so-
Metapod.
So this whole thing was to set up the first glitch in the run. A lot of people know like the first part of the first glitch of the run, and if you guys have seen like a glitched run in a GDQ before, there have been a couple, then you may know the second part. But basically the first thing we're gonna do is Brock Skip. This is a pretty well-known glitch. It's been around for a while. Basically what we do is this guy here prevents you from leaving Pewter City without fighting Brock. However, I'm going to go ahead and save on the exact tile that he would take me from. We had to move our cursor to save before doing that because when you're in that little state where he's about to take you to the gym, your D-pad movements are disabled. So you have to move to the cursor. You have to move the cursor to save first. And then I'm going to go ahead and swap my party around real quick. Talk to the guy from the right side. And now I can walk through walls.
Convenient.
Very convenient.
Ooh, this is new. I've not
Yeah.
seen the new route, so this is gonna be a thrill ride for me. Ooh, it's Diglett's Cave. That is very cool.
Yeah, so basically the way that works is we set up our coordinates in memory. It's 16 by 36. And use that to tell the game that we're allowed to move, and it allows us to walk through walls as well. Old route used to walk straight to Vermilion City. However, we're going to take a bit of a detour. Normally, I would do a manipulation here for a Dugtrio as well. However, I do not have the Bulbasaur out front, I realized, so I have to just do a no encounter manip. It's fine. Dugtrio is just a nice bonus to get, so it's not that big of a deal that I didn't get it. But now we're on the other side of Diglett's Cave and in Vermilion City. And Vermilion City is going to be our hub, basically, for the rest of the run. So I'm going to go ahead and enter the center, deposit some pokes, and then heal, and that'll set our spawn point.
Yeah, manipulations for at least the YOLO balls with Pokeballs, it matters what Pokemon you send out because the frame you throw the ball on is the frame that matters, and Bulbasaur's cry is a specific length. Caterpies would be slightly different, which means the YOLO ball would not work. And good luck catching a Dugtrio at full HP with just Pokeballs. It would not be fun.
Oh, yeah.
It's also
And when you-
good to note, too, that Eddaket's changing the color palette because it's required for the Manips.
Yeah, we're going to see a lot of palette changes during the run. Sometimes it's like, when you're on that Game Boy BIOS screen, sometimes you have to do, like this manip here requires me to just hold A. I have to hold A during this, and that changes the RNG.
Yep.
Other times you can just, just sit through it and it goes fine.
Yeah, there's like maybe 50 different things we can do that all add a little bit of delay and different amounts of delay. I think holding A during the BIOS adds a couple frames. Pressing the A button while your character is walking around wastes 2 frames. But we can use that to wait a certain amount of time, maybe if we need to dodge an encounter or something. So here, by doing exactly that setup that he did, it lined up with the RNG for Sandshrew, and that's interesting, taking a death.
Yeah, I meant to try to catch that, and it didn't work. All right, while I'm here, I'm just gonna go ahead and trade for ducks. Oh wait, I need Spearow for that. You can get Spearow on Route 11, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I think it's 40%. It's pretty common.
All right, I'll do that.
When will they realize?
I know. We do this every time.
It's the same
look at
joke as like 3 years ago.
Every single time. Yeah, this is missing no. So we did a variation of the trainer fly glitch, also known as the Mew glitch, called a death fly. Death flies have a little bit different properties. And by talking to the girl that gives you ducks, you can actually set it up so that the Pokemon you get from the trainer fly is a missing no. And missing no has this really cool characteristic where it...
You used the potion. I just realized. Oh my god, yeah.
That's what you get
He
for
used,
pulling
he
everyone's
used the
leg.
potion. Is that gonna mess up the money? You saved for the manip. You could buy a potion before it. I don't know if the money matters.
Potions are what, 300?
300 for a potion.
There's an X special you can get in the underground, but I don't know if you can get there.
No, you couldn't
No.
get there. You already took the PC potion. Yeah, just buy an Awakening. I don't know if the money, like, that fraction's gonna matter.
Well, because
but
I
you should be
died a couple
fine.
times. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna save. I'm gonna reset. That is
Yeah.
a really dumb mistake.
I wasn't positive. I didn't want to. I didn't want to bring it up. 'Cause I
Yeah,
wasn't
normally
sure.
when you use the extra potion, there's either one that you can grab or you can just buy another one, which is why I think the money will be fine here.
This is divine karma for trying to pull the same joke.
No, this is
really
great
is.
because we can just have an Animorphs throwback. We'll just repeat the commentary. You guys ready in a couple minutes to just do the commentary again?
I'm stoked for this. I love
Perfect, yeah.
throwbacks.
All right. Well, while I'm sitting here embarrassed out of my mind, you guys can do a couple more donations.
I love that. I don't know if my mom just doesn't know what she's doing or if this is the greatest joke ever, but my mother donates $25 and says, for my son's favorite Pokemon, Charmander.
Aw.
Aw.
Love you, Mom.
Thanks, Mom.
Yeah, thanks, Mom. 50 Cent donates $50, and I'm no Nicole Goodnight, but they say, Diglett dig, trio, trio, trio. And how about
Hey, it's a
this
Sandshrew
one?
again.
Me Gots This donates $100. They say, hi, Eddaket, Shenanagans, and Keizaron. Me Gots This here from PSR. I would like everyone to each do a cry of their favorite Pokemon. And for Keys, why is it Jinx?
Why? Why?
Can I do a?
You do a cry. Yeah, go ahead. You've been quiet, Mr. Runner.
I was gonna ask if I can just do a cry of etiquette.
Where's my potion?
Oh boy, it's gonna be a long run.
You're the one that invited us.
Yeah, you invited us. This is on you. I can do my. Do you want Deoxys or Gengar? What do you guys want?
I think you did Gengar the last time you had to do a cry, yeah? So maybe it's Deoxys time.
I'm Deoxys.
It's my joke. It's not fair.
All right, Mr. Joker, you go then.
1 second. Let me do this real quick.
Yeah, an actual important menu.
All right, there you go. So Missing No has this awesome property where it multiplies the item in your 6th slot, and we got to see it there flawlessly.
Flawlessly.
Yeah. You need 6 items, and because there was no potion there, nothing got duplicated, so.
All right, so my favorite Pokemon cry is going to be Squirtle. It goes, "Brrr," apparently, according to the intro screen.
That's pretty
Is that
good.
really? How that?
It was
That's what it
honestly
sounded like.
pretty close. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, well, Megatsis wants me to do Jinx, and I do Jinx literally every freaking GDQ. So, hold on. Take a sip of water.
Guess you get into the zone.
Well, the funny part is it's probably going to come through on stream just fine, but Discord always cuts me out. So you two are just going to hear like a noise and then quiet.
He goes over the volume threshold.
I can't help it. Need one more sip. Hold on.
Turning Keizaron down on Discord. Oh, I heard
Good.
the whole thing. That was great, Keys. Yeah.
Actually was pretty
the
good.
10 out of 10, like this run. Go, etiquette. Oh, he died again. You
Oh,
suck.
darn. All right. All right, we're done dying, probably.
Are we?
I think that might be the last one.
God, this is such a train wreck. Okay, so we are now doing item underflow.
Also
Shen,
known
do
as
you want-
soft game shark.
You want to explain item underflow while I'm doing it?
Sure, I'll explain the most complicated glitch in Pokemon. Yeah, I'll just do that real quick. Basically, bag go negative, items go big.
Oh my god. All right, yeah. So item go negative, bag go big, and now we can go here. I know Twitch chat is going to look like J's everywhere.
There's Jason, Jay, Jerusalem, Jenny, and Tom41. We did it.
All right. But yeah, there's a ton of things we can do here. Like I just set my badges so I'll be able to use fly. This makes it so when I exit the building, I will end up in Celadon. This right here just gave me instant text. And now we're going to do the exact same thing, but in the PC, because this is going to give us access to different memory slots. And the best part about PC Underflow is even more J's.
50 of them this time. Can each person in chat type 50 J's, please? Because that's how many we have to go through.
I'm so sorry, mods.
Mods, please count. If anyone posts 49, take them out.
Down here, we're going to do a couple of other things. The very first thing we're going to do is we're going to give ourselves maximum coins in our coin case. We don't have a coin case, but maximum coins. This I actually don't know what it does, but it gives us 36 full restores, which is going to be useful later on. We are going to give ourselves a bunch of Master Balls. And now remember that whole Deathfly, Trainerfly thing that we were doing? And it's like a whole manual process. You got to like get an encounter in front of the guy and then all that kind of stuff. Yeah, we're just going to set up Trainerflies on a bunch of different routes. These are all the various map scripts. So anything that ends with a map script of 1 is going to have a Trainerfly stored, and they're going to be all over the place.
Did you just delete that fisherman?
Listen.
He had a family, man.
It was for the sake of speed, Keys. You wouldn't understand.
You're right, I don't, because I care about the people.
Oh, the havoc that's happening on the world right now while this guy just messes around these J's in his box. People are being deleted left and right. Oh, he's back. There he is.
Oh, okay,
You're right
very
there.
good. I was worried.
Very important to go out the left side of the door. If you go out the right side of the door, the game crashes. Welcome to this category, by the way.
Yeah, everything.
Oh yeah, that's a thing, huh?
Everything can crash the game. This category is interesting, to say the least.
Yeah. So we're going to do a bunch more shopping here. This is going to be useful for a couple of different reasons. We're going to be giving ourselves a bunch of items that are going to be necessary for us throughout the rest of the run. We're also going to give ourselves 20 items, which
Really
is
quick,
good.
sorry, I want to bring this up. You bought an Awakening earlier. You might still have one, so that might not count as an item slot. That's just different from the regular route. Because you bought Awakenings there. Just make sure you don't have 21.
I have
Or
21.
that might... Okay, I was going to say, that might cause issues later.
No,
So you
that
could probably...
does cause issues.
Oh God.
All right, listen, we're going to figure
Get
this
me
out.
off this crazy ride. You killed
No,
my
no,
man, the fisherman. You brought
we
him back
can
because
figure
apparently
this
this
out.
Dragon Ball Z.
So you have one too many antidotes right now on that stack, but if you get any other item that could take the place, you could go honestly, I'd just go pick up an item off the ground or something. That way you don't mess with your money either.
Yeah,
Can you
I'm just
walk out
trying
of
to-
here?
I can get out, yeah.
Okay, if you can get out, I'd probably just go grab any item.
Like what
I'll-
item, though?
There's the PP up in the trees to the right.
All right, yeah.
We're just gonna take a hike, everyone.
Don't worry about it. God, this is embarrassing. Okay.
You can't go that way, you have to go down.
Oh, you're right.
This is, by the way, chat.
Hey.
We're just improvising here. This is all an illusion. We have no clue what we're doing. We're just figuring it out as we
Hey
go.
man, don't be embarrassed. You're
I
not
swagged
running
it.
Oh, and he
Animorphs.
swagged it too. This was all for the swag PP. Let's go. The PP up with swag.
All right, so I know what I need to do to fix my items.
Good. Yeah, as long as you have a way to fix it, I think we're fine.
Yeah. So I'm gonna
The
go up to
money should be the same.
Money's gonna be exactly the same. I'm going to, yeah, I know exactly what to do. So I can go ahead and I'll do it now so it doesn't mess things up later on. So I need to put awakenings where they normally are. They are normally
Before Paraheel, I think.
right before Perilous Heals. This is the most convenient menuing system where you just swap items.
Oh, baby.
Oh, no.
Also, I'm just realizing we could have just gotten the counter TM,
Listen.
which is really funny. But that
No,
mean
it's for the swag. Remember, this is. Don't deviate from the script.
Oh my god.
I just got the word. By the way, we need to waste another 3 minutes for the next incentives coming up. Give the people more time on Ocarina of Time. I think we're pretty close now, right?
All right, money is accurate.
Yes, we are $82,000 away from Ocarina of Time.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna save now. I've tossed 3 already. If I have to reset, remind me.
I believe in you, buddy.
7, 8.
I just like to point out too that even though there's a bunch of scrambling right now in a category like this where everything is literally routed to absolute precision, it's actually really impressive to watch Eddaket try to fix anything that might be a mistake.
Yeah.
Like this is actually a lot harder to do than it might seem. Like it might just seem like a bunch of menuing and like a little bit of error here and there, but this is actually incredibly difficult.
Yeah, this is one of the hardest, like, I would even say speed runs. Like, it's, as far as menuing is concerned, it's so difficult, it's so complicated. Just watching this be done in general in a marathon is insane. Like, navigating these menus is nuts, and to be able to fix it when there's, like, a mistake like that.
All right, so now we're in Safari Zone, by the way.
Are we though?
I'm just gonna leave that out there.
Oh, and you still do the old setup, too. You're on the tile, it just doesn't look like it. That's crazy.
My Safari Zone had grass and water and trees. I don't know
No,
what
by the way,
yours
it's
is.
right here.
By the way, Eddaket, you have 1 extra antidote. I don't know if that matters. You're at 21, not 20?
Yeah, the Awakenings, yeah.
Or Awakening, sorry, yeah. You want to toss one, probably?
All right, so this is the first LG of the run. This is also the Ekans nickname pretty soon. Sorry, I didn't give you guys
yeah.
much of an update.
Yeah, that'll be coming up in
So which
a pretty
part is
short
the
amount of time.
Ekans? The and female symbol 1 or the and female symbol 2?
Oh, they're gone. It's the T9.
Are you sure it's not the MM?
Technically, it's the M comma. I think comma is Ekans. Technically speaking.
What about the 3 Pokeball 9?
No, it's this thing I'm catching right here is the Ekans, actually.
Are you sure about
It
that?
says Ekans was caught, all right?
Oh, I don't trust this game anymore.
All right, Ekans nickname, please. Sorry for the short notice.
Did you guys know Ekans backwards is Twitch Prime?
I did, actually.
No, it's Prime Gaming now.
True. Yes, Prime Gaming. That's what it is.
We do need that Ekans nickname though. I think it was Snek, right?
Oh, yeah, I can look. Do we have the Ekans nickname, Mello?
Yeah, let me refresh that real
Sorry.
quick.
My fault.
For Ekans, it is Pidgey.
Oh, Pidgey!
Oh my
boo!
god, they came
All right.
back.
Boo! Oh God, I just want to go home.
All caps Pidgey. Oh, that's gonna get confusing.
It'll be absolutely fine. All right, so now we have Ekans. Ekans is going to be our main for the run. Hopefully we're back on track. Everything should be good. I have to toss 1 Awakening still. Whatever. So that was an LG. LGs are going to be seen a lot throughout this run. LG stands for LOL glitch because it is ridiculous.
It just looks like that.
The basic gist of it is we get an encounter, we use 9F, that's gonna open up our normal menu while we're in a battle. We mess up our map, and then we flash a really scary item, and then the Pokemon that we were encountering turns into something else. So yeah, that's gonna be used a lot. Normally you have to save and reset after you do an LG, and yeah, so we're going to chain a lot of those LGs with Manips because Manips require a hard reset. So instead of just a normal save and quit, we're going to do a save and hard reset. What I'm doing here is we don't actually like Safari Zone in this category. It's a really terrible place. But one of the things that I did in the swap that I did before the Ekans is I changed what map I'm on. So the game thinks I'm actually in Lavender Town right now, but every time I use 9F, it like doesn't restart the overworld loop. So it never has a chance to refresh the map. So it still thinks we're in Safari Zone. So it gives us Safari Zone encounters, but then doesn't think we're in Safari Zone because it gives us a normal battle. It's kind of weird. You'll see on the last manip I do here that the map updates if I don't use the 9F item. So we'll do 9F again.
Wow, 34 minutes to find a Nidoran. This run's going really bad.
I mean, look at the level. It's a bit better than the one we get in
That's
Glitchless.
true. Maybe that'll save some time later.
Time for a quick donation?
Sure.
Okay, let's see. Sandpie donates $10. They say, hey, Edda, hey, Keys, Sandy here. So happy to see you two on a run again, and since Keys isn't running this, we shouldn't go overestimate.
What the hell, man?
Good luck on the run. Keys, congrats on your Tome of Fire.
Oh,
They were rude to two of us. They didn't. Sandpie didn't even mention me.
good.
What the heck?
I took all the bullying for you. I'm such a good friend.
Whatever.
All right.
I won't even say hi.
So this time we did not use 9F. You're going to see we're on a different map now. And also we have a trainer fly on Route 12, and this is a Mr. Mime. A lot of the manips that we're going to do are going to have very specific special values. God, seeing Pidgey come out is the weirdest thing right now. All right. I didn't think it was going to mess with me, but it is.
I was thinking if that was YOLO Ballable with like the longer name, then I remember there's instant text. Then I remembered you have Master Ball. It's just everything's going crazy for me right now.
Yeah. But yeah, you're going to see a lot of those where we're going to do a manip and then go to an area that has a trainer fly stored and then catch the Pokemon from trainer fly. All of the manips, so it's worth mentioning, the reroute here was done by two members of the Pokemon community, Gifx and Stringflow. They're absolutely, insane when it comes to this stuff. String is a god of doing RNG manipulation, has all these botting setups and whatnot. So a lot of these manips are really good. We mentioned that like every manip has a chance to fail. And all these manips have very, very low chances to fail. Also, this is a golem. I didn't mention.
I was so scared of a turn frame encounter there.
Yeah, so we do that because when you enter a new area, you have like 3 steps of immunity.
Mm-hmm.
So we're able to get to the golem just fine.
Yeah, if you took one more step, that'd be really risky. But actually, it was totally safe there.
That golem seems a little under-leveled there, friend.
What do you mean? It's level 256.
Also known as 0.
We should probably mention a little bit of the stuff we can do with the item underflow bag. Like, he's warping all over the place. That's one of the things you can do. There's some pretty cool items we have access to as well. You'll see cancel coming up here pretty soon. It lets you walk through walls, which is nice. Other than that, you can get a bunch of items with item underflow. He got a Helix fossil a little bit ago. We'll be reviving that in a bit. I think you get all 3 fossils, but I can't remember. Or you don't get the dome. Where
you don't get dome.
Yeah. But yeah, there's all kinds of crazy stuff you can do. If you want to ask anything in chat, the answer is yes. So we pretty much can do whatever we want. So there's a way.
D-sub manipulation.
Actually,
tough.
You probably could. You could probably like slow the frame rate down and have more like frames to do stuff. Also, Wigglytuff, holy crap, that's a 4%.
Yeah, so this is one of the main areas where we're going to be doing desum manipulation. It basically is a way for us to try and predict what encounters that we're going to get. Kadabra is really good here.
Yeah, it's a great one.
There's actually nothing that's required in this area. Every area in the game has like a bunch of required encounters, maybe some bonuses. Cerulean Cave is 100% bonuses, so everything we catch here is just, you know, gravy for later. And we're going to be doing desum manipulation. It's not used a ton in this run anymore because we do have a lot of RNG manipulation.
Thank
But
goodness.
Yeah.
This is the one section that is like pure desum, and I love it.
Yeah, part of like...
Never forget Shen having to like desum for a Zubat for like 5 minutes in his run.
Dude, Victory Road and Seafoam Islands are two of the worst places in the game. Anyone who's run this category knows that Zubat, Machop, Geodude, Seal, Psyduck are the worst. What's really nice about the Manips nowadays, though, is a lot of the route, what you'll do is you'll catch one of the things you need, and then you just manipulate for the other. So it's super nice, because you're never forced to get a particular Pokemon. You're just forced to get, like, one or two of them, and then you can manipulate the one that you still need. You don't have to catch everything with desum. Just super nice.
So that's a Mewtwo.
Out of nowhere.
One of the things we have access to in our item underflow inventory is we have access to like our X and Y coordinates on the map. So I just changed my X coordinate to be in line with Mewtwo, and lo and behold, there's a Mewtwo. So
yeah, it's really nice not having Surf to get over there, but you can just make Mewtwo Surf to us. Like, thanks. I don't know how to swim, so that was really convenient.
Nice ditto.
Dude, that is like actually, I think, useless to catch because it's faster to catch in the LG.
It is 100% useless to catch.
Yeah, it's one of the few Pokemon that's completely worthless. Are those antidotes still 21 or okay?
No,
they're 20.
I changed it to 20. We're good.
Good job. I forgot. Yeah, so this is another LG. Very complicated menu. Gonna do the swaps back. So usually what you do is you like load the map. After swapping the items around, you like completely screw up the map, and then you flash it to the screwed up version, and then you go back into the menu and you fix the map. And once you fix the map, it still looks broken, but it's back to normal now. So he can actually safely save the game. If you were to mess up a swap or like not make the map normal again, and you saved and reset, bad things happen.
That's what happened to me at PAX East this year.
Hey.
You mean back when we had in-person events?
Yeah.
I miss everyone.
Ooh.
So this Chanting Manip is actually, in my opinion, the hardest Manip in the game. It requires a start flash on the very first tile of movement, which is, for me, just something that's kind of difficult.
Yeah, that looked really solid.
So we're going to do a couple more swaps here. And catch
that
this one.
was so scary.
Oh, yeah.
The Master Ball swap. Oh, my God.
When you swap two items that are the same item, it actually merges them together. And that is purposely done at this specific point to give ourselves 118 Master Balls for later on. But every time I do it, it's like the scariest thing.
Yeah, and this does a crazy warp, it looks like. So he's warped to Route 20, I think?
20,
This is by Seafoam. I'm guessing you're going to talk to this item ball, or it's going to talk to you, I guess.
Yeah, item balls are spinners.
Yeah, just like Gen 2, they are actually spinners. Nice Kangaskhan. Level 0. Very cool.
Yeah, and then one more item ball off the screen to the top.
Yeah, what this did was it replaced all the item balls that were in Mewtwo Cave. It moved them onto this route. And it's just like how the values line up. These items correspond with different Pokemon. Like Kangaskhan has an internal value of 3, and Ultra Ball has an internal value of 3. So the Ultra Ball, or it might be 2. It's actually 2, it's not 3. But the item ball with a value of 2 generates a Pokemon with value of 2 when you do the crazy warp. So he was able to manipulate a Kangaskhan that way. Same with I think it was a Magneton was the other thing you just captured.
Yep.
So, really easy way to get 2 Pokemon there. That would normally be really hard to get.
All right. So this game has 20 slots in your box, and it does not automatically change box for you when you run out of space. So you have to manually go into the center sometimes to change boxes. They are pre-planned, so
Red Ash Jack. Oh, no, it's a Z3.
so we can never really like run out of box space unless you kind of go crazy on one specific box. But yeah,
You know,
so now we're in
seeing Z3 is
Seafoam.
pretty relevant, you know, because the next runner, assuming everyone hits that goal, his name starts with a Z and it has 3 letters in it.
Great reference, Keys.
That was
Well
such
done.
a stretch. I'm terrible. Donate.
And speaking of stretch, how is the stretch goal going, Mello?
Well, right now, we are just over $76,000 to get the glitch exhibition, and to run the game at all, we're at $68,000 away from that. Can I read a couple donations?
Yeah, go for it.
Sweet. Let's see. Cap'n Crunch donates $23. And they say, did you know Ekans is backwards for Prime Gaming?
Yeah, we just found that out earlier, but yeah, we were shocked too.
Mizzle Sticks donates $25. They say, hey, Etiquette. Mizzle here. Best of luck, and shout outs to Shen on comms for being a legend. Oh, and that other guy. He's okay.
I hate you. I hate you very much.
I agree with all
Mizzle.
those words. Those were a lot of good words in a good order. Oh man, love you, Mizzle.
I don't. You suck.
All right, so this is another LG. This one we're LGing for Magikarp. It's actually, like, you might think, oh, Magikarp, why are you LGing for it? That's a sentence. Why are you LGing for it? Because it's just like a free thing that you can get. A lot of the LG Pokemon are going to come at very high levels to the point where they, evolve in a single level. The gift Magikarp that you get is level 5, so it would require 15 rare candies.
Yeah, just
so this
saves
one
one
only
at a
requires
time.
one.
Plus, the guy's like way out of the way. You'd have to go all the way to Mount Moon, which is pretty inconvenient. We used to buy a Magikarp though back in the old route.
Yeah.
Elder Manip, really convenient.
Shelter's surprisingly difficult to get, and the 2 best floors to generate encounters on in Seafoam don't have Shelter at all, so you can't even try to desum for it.
Yeah, it's on one floor, but it's the most common slot on just one floor. It's really weird. So it's kind of awkward to go for it.
Wait, did I get Psyduck and Seal? I did. Okay.
Yes, you did. Yeah, you actually have everything you need except, I think, Krabby Star, which is
Yes.
this floor. Yeah, so kind of like travel around in this area, and each floor has its own encounter table. And one of the floors, it has Psyduck and Seal that are really common, and then the other one has Krabby and Staryu. By the way, nice encounter rate, really fun.
There it is.
Okay, nice. So I think it's 70% for one of the 2. Nice, got one of them.
This is the harder one to get, so
Yeah.
it's good to get first.
Yeah, I think it's 30% for Staryu and 40% for Krabby. And what's really annoying is, like, we kind of mentioned how desum works, but basically there's 6.5 seconds is the amount of time the cycle lasts. And each Pokemon takes up a certain percentage of time based off how common it is. And what really sucks is slot 1 is about 1.2 seconds. Slot 2 is 1.2 seconds. It slowly gets like rarer and rarer. And it's really annoying here in particular because Krabby is slots 1 and 3. That's hilarious. You just got Golduck. Can you catch that? Oh, you can. It's actually so
We
silly.
got box space for it.
That's a 1% if you're wondering, to get Golduck. 40% for Krabby. No, still having issues, but the nice 1% Golduck. You saw Golbat earlier too, which is another 1%. But yeah, there's like gaps in the slots, so he has to like look for 1 second and then wait for a second and then look for a second and then wait for 4, and it gets really complicated with how the tracking for desum works. And it is a skill that is extremely useless, but incredibly useful if you're a catch-em-all runner.
Yeah, also it's worth mentioning the 31 Staryu is in between the 2 Krabbies. So every time I get a 31 Staryu, I actually did everything correctly. It's just I got the encounter at very small wrong time.
Yeah. It's also there's like variance within DSUM as well, because there's inherent randomness, especially because you can't control when you get the encounter. Like what's going on here. It's like, where are the Pokemon? But there's a lot of complication to it. This is really bad luck. Oh my god. So basically there's like a 60% gap that he's aiming for, and 20% of that is Krabby. That should be almost guaranteed. That looked really good. Yep. And there's Krabby. that was your Zubat. it's always one Pokemon. You can never have perfect luck in this category. It's always one.
Bet you Sarah Hagen could have perfect.
Yeah, maybe.
Can I read a donation I really like?
Sure.
Baron the Aaron donates $250, and they say, I'm struggling to follow along with this Let's Play.
Same.
You're getting a crash course into how it is to be me at a GDQ, bud.
Yeah.
Let's see. We also have Carly HB donates $16.20. They say this donation is in honor of my favorite Pokemon, 162 Furret. Let's reach 2.5 mil and also get that glitch exhibition. That is right, everybody. We're still trying to get there. Also, I'm not seeing that many Pokedex donations come through right now, to be honest. Seems like a very small percentage is taking over with their favorites.
What is everyone's favorite Generation 1 Pokemon? Donate with the money amount of your favorite Pokemon.
And if you don't have one, mine is Mew, so it's like $151. All right, cool.
Mine's Mewtwo, so if Mew was 151, Mewtwo would be, what, 302?
Exactly.
Mine's Jinx, which is $50,000. So someone get on that, please.
Dangerous Bacon donates $124 and says, Keys, you know what this is for.
Yep.
Again. I'm just gonna have like a soundboard for this one day.
If you need a rest, I can take one for you if you want.
No, it's okay. I got it.
All good?
That's what I'm here for. I'm the ear candy, man.
I agree. You do it much better than I ever could.
Oh, I heard the echo. No. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, get it out of here.
I turned you down too late.
No.
Oh, it's not too bad today.
Me.
All right, so all memes aside, this area is actually really cool and one of my favorite sections, just because of how it was routed. So there are 4 things we need to catch here, and we only have to catch 3 of them. So it's Machop, Geodude, Zubat, and Onix. So I got Onix, then Zubat, then Geodude. So we only need to catch 3 of them, and then we're going to do a Manip for the 4th one. However, during the Manip, we're going to Crazy Warp away to an area that we have a Trainer Fly stored. And Stringflow, the god that he is, has 4 different Manips, one for each of the Pokemon, that all have the same special value. So they all give you the same Pokemon from Trainer Fly.
That's actually wild.
This is the first of 2 areas that are like that. It's just kind of crazy, actually.
Yeah, there's 4 things you're required to catch here: Machop, Geodude, Zubat, and Onix. And I guess he found a way to have all of the Pokemon have the same special stat. That's kind of cool.
It's funny, too, because Onix is literally 20 levels higher than the rest of them. And somehow has the same...
Onix is just so garbage. Oh, poor Onix.
It's hard to believe that Onix causes so much strife in a glitchless run, but he's just that bad.
Yeah, I mean, he has the same attack stat as Wurmple.
That's fantastic, actually.
But like 4 times the defense.
He's literally just a Wurmple surrounded by rocks.
It's a Wurmple in a rock suit.
All right, so that was the Crazy Warp there. Now this is going to be Route 11, and just like the other Crazy Warps we've done, there are going to be some weird-looking sprites on the map. Some of them are going to be item balls, some of them aren't. One of them is going to be Moltres.
Very cool. Oh, that's where you get Scyther now. Okay, I was wondering why you got Mr. Mime from the first one, because we used to get Scyther after Safari, but that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, so this guy here is not actually a trainer. He is now a Moltres.
He grew wings. He flew.
He was in a costume the whole time.
It was me, Moltres.
Sandpie donates another $10 and they say, okay, now I felt bad. Hi, Shen.
I love it. Hi, Sandpie.
Hey, Sandy, don't forget that you owe me 100 gifted subs.
Whoa.
Calling you out in front of 1 billion people.
Just gift him while Keys is offline and post a screenshot. Oh, you're going over here. Now this is new.
Yeah,
what?
so
What?
What?
Just when you crazy warp to a new area, you can tell the map is all messed up, but we actually want to do stuff on like Route 11 proper. So by entering Diglett's cave here, which was conveniently through the guy and around the corner, when we exit Diglett's cave, everything's back to normal. Hey, look at this. What's up, guy?
You have to love when your directions say, to get to Diglett's cave, become Danny Phantom, walk through person, enter cave.
Do you want the exact
Is
notes?
that what it actually says?
It says, after both crazy warp catches, move to the tile shown in the picture and use Jack while facing down. Move 7 tiles left, then hold right to enter Diglett's cave.
That's very specific.
Yeah. The notes for this are incredible. Like I said, the routers are great. Some LGs are going to actually be like more natural LGs. The Growlithe just works here. The way LG works, I don't know like the exact, voodoo behind it, but basically it uses the information on the map to tell you what Pokemon is going to appear. So it just so happens that whatever tile corresponds with Growlithe appears naturally here on Route 11. Gonna do a manip here for Drowsy. Drowsy is a not terribly rare, but because I didn't get a Hypno, I need to evolve the Drowsy, and Drowsy can come as low as level 9 here, so we try to get ourselves a higher level one through Manip.
Yeah, kind of back on the LG thing, tiles are subdivided into 4 quadrants. It's the bottom right quadrant of the tile on the far left side of the screen, and then one above that determines what Pokemon you'll get. So I believe this was Venonat because there was a tree on that specific tile, and the bottom right of the tree gives you Venonat. So it's a pretty interesting glitch, and it's cool when you can use the natural tiles to get the Pokemon, because you can go way faster when you're messing with the map data to make these crazy maps that have all the glitched characters on them. So there's 3 really good ones you can do here.
Yeah. And we're also going to go ahead and manip for Sandshrew, same idea. We didn't get Sandslash, so we want to get ourselves a higher level Sandshrew. The one I encountered earlier was level 12. This one is level 15, so much higher level.
I kind of want to backtrack a little bit here because a couple minutes ago you mentioned a natural LG, and I just want to know what your definition of natural is compared to what I'm seeing on this screen.
So some LGs require you to like
dictionary like definition.
Yeah, so LGs depend on like the tiles on the map, and so you can mess with it with your like what the top left pointer of the map is and where you are standing on the map. You can change the tile set, that messes with it. There are a lot of things you can do, and it completely destroys the map around you. These we just moved to a specific tile, so I call it a natural LG because it didn't require any sort of like crazy. Obviously, it looks crazy, but it didn't require any sort of crazy map distortion or anything like that. It just, naturally appeared.
Yeah, there's kind of 2 ways to do LGs. There's the ones that you warp somewhere and you destroy the map data to get the like crazy glitchy map. And then there's the ones that just appear naturally in the overworld. Like for example, the Hitmonchan tile to get Hitmonchan from LG is just like like a standard grass tile. It's like a very plain, boring tile. It's one that we can find. But if you wanted to get, I don't know, like Charizard, I think, for example, or Charmander is a lowercase a, and that doesn't appear anywhere naturally. But if you see now, there's a lowercase a on the left side because he's on the glitch map. I don't know if he's going for Charmander here, but maybe this tile works for Charmander depending on some other factors.
It might.
Know.
What we're doing now is we actually just connection warped. So we changed it so there was a map above us. Normally when we're in the Pokemon Center, there's no map above us. Yeah, we're in Pokemon Tower now.
What in the...
Oh, this is a
What?
new
Yeah.
manip. That's nice.
This is new.
So this manip is very special. So this is a Ghastly, and you might think, oh, hey, Eddaket, you don't have a Sylph Scope. How are you going to catch the Ghastly? Well, Twitch chat, I just changed it. So now I'm no longer in Pokemon Tower. The game thinks I'm on Route 21. And
That's
that basically
cheating.
overrides, it overrides that Sylph Scope check. And when I exit the battle, I'm now on Route 11. This should be a Magmar.
Oh, that's
really
so
good.
much better than it
That's
used to be.
so sick.
Yeah,
That
and what's even
used
better
to kill so many runs.
is we got the encounter on a specific tile, and the reason we got on that specific tile is because that's a Vulpix. And
I don't believe
the
you.
ball right below me is a Fearow, and the ball over on the left is a Gengar. So like we can get 3
What?
Pokemon insanely fast. And Vulpix is a good thing to get from the Crazy Warp here because even though it's level 0 and it's not a fully evolved Pokemon, it evolves via a Firestone. So it doesn't matter what level it is. This is the first Crazy Warp, like in a different way, but this was the first Crazy Warp that we used in the run. And they're all over the place now. It's kind of crazy. I like how Fear is just called Beak.
The beak Pokemon.
It is worth noting if I was going one tile to the left when I was going up, that trainer would have seen me. So I have to be very careful to not accidentally go in its vision.
You mean
They
the
also
man
aren't
that's
trainers.
floating on water?
Yeah.
Yeah, just don't worry about it.
They would do bad things if they hit you. I think one of them crashes the game.
I'm worried about his unnatural buoyancy. I'm concerned for his health.
Oh,
Alright,
that's interesting.
I
The tracker
can't
is
catch this.
flying right now. I just want to shout out that we're suddenly only 50,000 away from Ocarina of Time.
Wow.
49,000 away from Ocarina of Time.
What?
It is flying. I've seen it jump by like $7,000 in the last minute.
Holy
Wow,
crap.
That's incredible, guys.
Yeah, Glitch Exhibition as well. We are $40,000 away from that.
That would be really fun to see. Picture this, but a different Nintendo game.
Yeah.
Can I read a couple donations?
Sure, go ahead.
All right. Vulgar Knight donates $100. They say, this is because I'm loving listening to Key's loose trust in what he thought a Pokemon speedrun was. JD the Bud donates $500. They say the shenanigans on this Pokemon run are amazing. Let's get that Ocarina of Time run and extend AGDQ. Yes, I agree, JD the Bud.
I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you.
Yeah, I was about to say, is that like shenanigans like the real word? Or are you like boosting up Ego Boy's ego bigger?
Who's Ego Boy on this couch? Wait a minute.
You're Ego Boy because I'm Ego Man, okay?
Whoa.
Okay, fair. Ego
Prav.
Man and this trusty sidekick, Ego Boy.
Prav donates $79. They say donating $79 for my favorite Pokemon, Slowpoke. Hey, have you guys heard AGDQ is coming up soon? Can't wait.
Classic. More LG stuff. So yeah, more donations is good.
For sure. Vulcan146 donates $120. They say watching Eddake's SGDQ run got me and the wife hooked on speedruns. Go Eddaket, and also let's get Ocarina of Time. 10 Triggers donates $600. They say $600 for Clang? What the heck is that? I hope I got that right. Fibonacci Fibonacci donates $15, and they say pronounce Zvelius? I don't know.
This is a throwback to the Platinum run. I can't deal with these mispronunciations again.
Fred donates $1,212.12. 12, 12, 12. They say Butterfree is so cool, it deserves 3 Dex number donations. Let's get that Glitch exhibition. Hey, everybody, don't forget to apply your donation to the Glitch exhibition. If you're donating, make sure that you're actually choosing something to put that money towards. Also, Higgs B donates $1,000. They say, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for pulling all this together with a smiley face. Very cute comment. Thank you.
All right, so this section is really cool. I'm gonna say that about a lot of sections. I'm sorry.
I was about to say, I think that's the 4th time I've heard you say that in about 20 minutes.
But yeah, so we change our X coordinates, so now we're on Route 16, even though we're in the middle of Celadon. We also have a Dragonite here waiting for us.
That was nice, yeah.
Why not? This is normal.
And one of the things that you're gonna notice when we go to Route 16 is that the Snorlax is gonna look like he's in a little bit of trouble, but we can save him, I promise.
What'd you do to the Snorlax?
He's stuck in the tree.
Where is he? No!
It's just more comfortable. There's more like bedding underneath him.
There'd be like twigs and stuff going up your back. I don't want to be comfortable.
I don't. It's supposed to be a bush, I guess. They look like rocks to me. I don't know.
They really
I
do
think
look
they're
like rocks.
bushes. I have no clue.
Yeah, those are supposed to be bushes, but they look like rocks. I mean, I guess a bush could be comfortable. What if it's poison ivy? What if you gave him poison ivy? What's wrong with you?
I'm sorry, Snorlax. I'll make it up to you.
Yeah, he'll rest in the
it in this
PC.
ball and never allowing it out of the PC ever again.
Exactly.
Good
It's for his own good.
Good guy.
Hey, if he's in the PC and he's poisoned, he's not going to take any damage and everything will be fine.
I guess.
All right. So
What if he
more
likes
natural
the
LGs
ball?
we're going to do here. This first one's going to be for Rhyhorn. And this is actually... this is one of the most bizarre parts. So that 4 item that we're using is like how we trigger the LG, right?
Oh my
it's
god,
actually,
he's doing it.
It's actually very bad to use it, so I'm gonna go ahead and use it.
My heart every time. Oh man.
And welcome to a hooked Metapod. This is a Safari Zone fishing encounter. So we
You
had to
can
swap,
catch it?
Yeah, so we have to swap the Master Ball to the top because it thinks it's a Safari Zone fishing encounter. It doesn't let you move your cursor once you're in the item thing, and it just throws the ball. And if you have the bicycle on top, you just keep trying to repeatedly throw a bicycle at a Metapod, and it does not work.
Yeah, it would soft lock the game, I think. I remember soft locking on that. I didn't know you could throw the ball if it was on top. That's really cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is not
I
the
think it's only
catch-em-all
some
that
of
I
them.
remember. Holy moly.
not all of them. But yeah, I just tried to throw a bicycle at
Oh my
Doduo.
God.
How fitting. All right, cool. So this is another one of those areas that is, we have 3 things to catch. We're just going to catch 2 of them and Manip for the last one. So Rattata is the last thing I need, weirdly enough.
Doing our Rattata Manip because it's so rare and hard to find.
All right, so one more LG, and then we're doing a weird Horsey LG. Horsey has this... I don't even know how to explain this next section. This is just what I'm going to say.
I'm excited. Horsey was always a major problem in catch-em-all routes while we were routing this for the last several years, so I'm
All right, so
very
we're gonna-
curious to see how they do it now.
We're gonna
Oh
use
my
4
god,
right
what?
here. You're gonna notice something weird about the sprites and how they're kind of backward.
No, this is
No?
normal. This is the game I remember.
So that's how you get the sprite glitch. That's so crazy.
Yep. And normally when you do an LG, you have to flash the map. And if you don't flash the map, bad things happen. But because we have backward sprites, Horsey just likes that. And now this is a Horsey. And this is one of those things that makes no sense to me. Like, I can at least somewhat understand a lot of the run. This doesn't make any sense. Let's go
Yeah,
ahead and swap that for
I know one of the quirks to getting Horsey had to do with those backward sprites. I didn't know there was another way to do that other than evolving a missing no, because we used to evolve a missing no to get the backward sprite effect.
Yeah.
We're $40,000 away from 2.5 million in Ocarina of Time.
Wow.
Below 40,000 even.
Yeah, the charity thing's nice and everything, but what?
Yeah.
All right, so this Rattata is going to have a specific special value. A lot of people always ask, A lot of people always ask, hey, how do you catch Mew? Well, all you have to do is catch a Rattata and then fly to Pewter City, and there's your Mew. Yay.
Well, the Rattata has to be hanging out in the bushes or trees or rocks, and then fly to Pewter City.
Yeah. So one thing that we've been using a lot is that cancel button. And we keep calling it Jack item. The reason it's called Jack is because there are a bunch of other items that have the same properties, and Jack was the first one that was found. Never really explained how it works. Basically, what it does is it locks your character facing a certain direction and then does all collision detection facing that direction. That may sound kind of weird, but here's going to be a really good visual representation of that. So I'm going to use that. I'm going to flash this. That's going to bring my sprite back onto screen. And now you can see I'm having a heck of a time. The guy's coming with me. And now we're on the other side of the Brock skip guy. Talk to him. And we broke through walls again. This time we get a trainer fly, and it takes forever. Game feels like it crashed. It didn't crash, I promise, because there's a Goldeen.
That
Yeah,
man
we
did
call
not
these-
wake up this morning expecting to be dragged by a supernatural force.
And then he disappears.
And then he's just gone.
Can I read a special donation?
Absolutely.
We have $600 from Mike Uyama.
Nice.
Ooh.
Mike says, hey everyone, as AGDQ draws to a close, we are grateful for the massive success of the event. 2020 has been worse than Keizaron's ability to hit estimates.
What the
Despite,
hell, man?
despite how long and grueling the decade called 2020 has been, you all still managed to crush our expectations. Without all the viewers watching and their generosity, this event would not exist, let alone be such a stunning success. Even though we're far apart physically, we're all together during GDQs. By the way, stop being a coward, Keizaron, and play Super Highlight.
I don't know anymore. Not after that. You
Roller
jerk.
coaster.
Did you know that Mr. Uyama has the dreaded F word that's banned at GDQ off camera? There, I'm taking you down with me.
Keys, before there's any
He has
scarring, go to the
fun.
fridge, get some ice.
Fun.
You need to apply it quickly to the surface that just got burned. There's gonna be some scarring after that one. I would hurry up.
I have
got
to
rid
take
of
off
my
my
burn
hoodie
heels,
because I'm
though.
on
Get an ice
fire right now.
pack. And we have some burn heels in that bag somewhere.
Oh, yeah, I caught a Wigglytuff. What a weird run.
Can I get a few more donations in?
Sure, go ahead.
It depends. Is it Mike?
No, it's not from Mike. Dr. Gunn donates $81. They say blue was my first Pokemon game, so here's 81 for the best Pokemon, Magnemite.
Hey, we're about to
Also-
go catch a Magnemite.
Nice,
Fun
good
fact.
timing. Let's see. Anonymous donates $702. They say here's $702 for our favorite Pokemon, Dedenne? I don't know. Thanks for all the great runs this year. I cannot pronounce the names I don't know.
It's the Dene.
The Dene, okay. We also have a $2,222 donation from
Wow.
Blinks, just with a heart. I think Blinks wants to see some hearts in the chat. And Shadow Dart donates $100. They say, here's $100 for my favorite Pokemon, Gengar, plus a free Charizard on the house.
Great choice.
Yeah, Gengar is a really good choice. Lieutenant Surge donates $26. They say, whoa, you're the real deal, kid. Fine then, take the Thunder Badge.
The timing of that's great since Pikachu just popped up.
Yeah, that's right. I choose number for the unaware.
Oh no.
Just casually catch my Zapdos.
Ooh, we got the
Andromeda.
jingle skip too on the cry. Very fancy time save.
Andromeda donates $124. And they say, I've never done that before.
That wasn't bad.
Yeah, that's pretty solid.
That was the
Congrats.
first
You gotta
for
be
me.
careful. If you take that away from Keys, you won't be invited back to
That's all I
anything.
have
So
left now, man.
just scaring him with that one.
Nitro Gen 10 donates $61. They say, shout out to my favorite Gen 1 Pokemon, number 61, Poliwhirl. Love Poliwhirl. Just waiting for that one.
Nice.
And BD0G64 donates $1,000. Getting in on the favorite Pokemon, but the 1,000th Pokemon isn't created yet, so I'll just go with Typhlosion.
Close enough.
For $1,000.
good choice.
It.
Absolutely. All right.
He rounded up and added tax.
What is this run with these bonuses?
Is that a magnet?
Oh, and $34,000 till 2.5 million.
Nice.
Wow, almost there.
All right. I do want to explain this next part because it is pretty crazy. So I'm going to do a manip from this. One thing that hasn't come up, thankfully, during the run so far is when we use the 9F item to start an LG, there's a weird quirk where if you accidentally are holding down a direction while you use 9F, you kind of warp to this weird place. Normally that is unintentional. We're actually going to do it on purpose here. We're going to get ourselves a Magnemite here from the Manip, and we're going to do that. And another thing that wasn't really explained, because it just hasn't come up yet, is when you... the reason why we have to save and quit is because the next encounter we get is going to be Dittoized. It's a weird thing. But basically...
Did you catch a Magnemite, by the way?
I just did.
Oh, that is crazy new.
So, in order to cancel the Dittoization, you have to either save and quit, or you have to receive a gift Pokemon. And so, by receiving a gift Pokemon, you can do another LG right after it. So, what we're going to do here is change it. This guy is now Hitmonlee.
Oh my god, I know what's going to happen. That's so cool.
So that is our gift Pokemon, and then we LG. Now, this is a very small LG chain. The next section of the run is going to have an incredibly long LG chain. It is literally 12 Pokemon long. I am going to have a hard time talking during it just because it is a lot of intense menuing and you're like one tile away from crashing a lot of the time. So I will be quiet during it, but you guys will be able to do a bunch of donations. It's not for a little bit.
Yeah, don't worry. There's plenty of time to dunk on me some more.
Yeah, no kidding.
Can we get your favorite
Mikuyama
Keizaron? Can we get Pokedex entries for your favorite Keizaron roasts in chat?
Oh my.
So you're saying I have a bunch of time right now?
Right now it should be good for a little bit, yeah.
Okay. Apocalypse Steel donates $1,000, and they say, so this section is really cool.
Thanks.
I hope I got the intonation right there. Luli Bob donates $25. They said, I would leave a Pokedex number donation for my boy Charizard, but I want to qualify for the prizes, so instead have the classic Pikachu. Good luck to Eddaket on his run.
Thank you.
The Sound Defense donates $370. They say donating for 10 of my favorite Gen 1 Pokemon. Vulpix, let's get that glitch exhibition met. So right now we're $30,000 away from Ocarina of Time. How much longer would you say we have in the run?
I think I'm like maybe like 30 minutes.
It's $1,000 a minute, everybody. You heard it here first. We're only just over 24,000 away from the glitch exhibition, but 30,000 away from getting the run at all. So $30,000, we can do it. That's pretty easy, right? 1,000 a minute. I've seen way more than that before. How about this? $1,000 from Anonymous. They just say Ocarina of Time with a heart.
I'm really scared to talk because I don't want to be responsible for him being one tile off.
No, you're good. It's not for a little bit.
Mankey's the easy part for sure of this route. It's one of the easier LGs in the run because it's a natural LG.
Natural, yes, that word that I don't think you two know what it actually
every
means.
time you hooked Metapod my heart. Oh man.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna survive this run.
So you guys want to see something real quick?
I've been trying to see something this whole time, so go ahead.
So this is what happens when you normally use the 4 item.
Oh, and it's gone. There goes the game. Goodbye, game.
So every time I like flash that 4 item, I'm in a very particular spot. If I am even 1 tile off, there is a chance that I just crash the game like that and ruin everything. So that is what you're dealing with when you're doing this run. It's a very beginner-friendly run, though.
That's the 4 that I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, like being realistic, the notes are so well put together that you could walk through this pretty casually in, you know, like a maybe 5-hour sitting and like catch them all in Gen 1. It's actually pretty easy to do as a beginner as long as you follow the notes pretty carefully.
If you take the first step to learning the run.
Ooh, good plug, Keys.
All right, so that encounter I just got, that is going to continue giving us LGs for a while. So I want you guys to try and keep track. So we're going to go ahead and LG here for Ivysaur.
Ooh, interesting.
Then scroll up, reset the map. It's not going to look reset, but I promise it is. End up in Silphco. So we did an LG. We're going to receive a gift Pokemon. Rival doesn't activate because he only activates if you go on the tiles above, but we can just sort of walk in front of him. It's always funny.
Hi,
Oh, his name is probably something completely
Oh
different
yeah,
now.
it's completely different now. You're
I
right.
think
Probably
it's
just
3.
Bob.
1 second. I wasn't scrolled down. Yeah. Sorry, if I
just-
mess that up, that's really bad. So
Just over 25K till 2.5 million.
Oh, every time there's a toss
My
like
heart
that.
keeps stopping. I'm not okay with this.
I see the toss all and I'm like, oh my god, was that okay?
all right, so one thing we did there is we changed our north connection, so now we're in Cinnabar. Trust me.
Oh, that's
What?
so cool.
That's so scary looking, though.
Oh, and you're gonna fossil. Oh my god, this is
Oh
so
my goodness.
sick. I love this route.
Yeah.
That's so
okay,
cool.
so see Nurse Joy up there? She is not Nurse Joy. She is the fossil guy.
She's now the fossil scientist. That's so sick.
And I have to be very careful to undo this swap because if I leave when the revive is down there, it goes away.
Yeah, and you still have to leave and go back in. It's just like a hard code in the trigger, or a hard line of code in the like trigger system where you have to like leave and go back in for the fossil person.
All right,
That's
so
way faster than going all the way out of the fossil area.
yeah, so there's my gift Pokemon. So I'm now eligible to do another LG, okay? I'm gonna give her the old Amber. That's gonna get me Aerodactyl.
Oh, that's so sick.
Swap this back up while I'm here. Whoops, Pokédoll, there it is. I'm gonna change box because it's been a while. And then exit. I'm gonna go back in and hey keys, 124 or something.
Oh, yeah. Yep. That is indeed. Yep.
All right, so map's all messed up as you can see. Swap that back. That restores the map. Do this. Here is Jinx in all its glory.
This is absurd. This whole
Oh,
thing
just
is
wait.
absurd.
It is a soft game, Shark.
If you throw another ball at any LG, you get Ditto. Fun fact. We just happen to get it here because it is most convenient for box space. I go up here, get my Aerodactyl. So I did an LG. Now I got another gift Pokemon, and now begins the section aptly named Eevee Factory.
This is still one of my favorite things we've ever found in Gen 1 Pokemon. I
So-
remember when we found this. It's so cool.
Yeah, so there are 3 evolutions, which means we need 3 Eevees, right? Eevee counts as a gift Pokemon. So I guess I think you guys can see where this is going.
Yeah, you're gonna cheat some more.
I mean, was any of this run not cheating? All right, this part is scary because 3 tiles above me now is Mansion. So if I go 1 tile too high, I end up in Pokemon Mansion and ruin everything. So this is an LG. This is Lickitung.
Oh.
Oh wait,
And
I was
then
supposed
reverse.
to.
Yeah.
I was supposed to stay. And just jack normally.
Oh, and there's the sign.
There's one Eevee. Okay, so that's a gift Pokemon. Then I come down here.
Oh, this is so cheap.
LG for Slowpoke happens to be the tile above.
This is so cheese.
Oh, you're in the forest right now because it's Lickitung, Slowpoke, and I forget the third one right above.
I get another Eevee. And then this is very tight movement, so I'm going to double check the notes. 1, 2, 3. I need to face left. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Scary every time. One more
Oh,
LG.
you double flash there.
and
Wow.
Finally,
Poliwag, yep.
get our Poliwag. We go left, up, left, down, down, down. Get our final Eevee. Now everything is back to normal. Well, all right, not normal, but like we're in
and you had
mansion
connection
now,
set up for
getting normal
mansion.
mansion encounters, and everything is glorious. Huzzah, we did it. Look, he's so happy we did it.
Hooray!
Yay.
He's on
What
the
is this
world's greatest
run?
roller coaster.
Still my favorite Gen 1 Sprite. Grimer's
so
so
good.
happy.
I really want to emphasize how cool this route is because Shenanagans obviously has a ton of experience with categories that are like this and, you know, with older versions of this route.
Yeah.
I did a few runs for a couple of months with an older route that is now a completely different category, which we can get into at some point in time because there's been a bunch of rule changes. So I understand a lot of the glitches that are going on, but like just the way that it's put together is so clean and so cool, I guess.
Yeah, like I put years into routing this category back from like probably 2013 to 2016, but I've stepped away since then, and just seeing the progression of the route has been really cool. Like seeing how optimized it's gotten now is just kind of insane. There's so many little optimizations that never would have thought of back in the day.
Can I read some donations?
Sure.
Okay. Well, first of all, we're $11,000 away from 2.5 million. So go Twitch chat. Thank you for that. Beast Mo James donates $50. They say donating $50 for Diglett. I don't even like Diglett ever since I found out the nose is actually an open mouth with one tooth. Enjoy. What? I never realized that.
No.
What?
No.
No.
I need to look this up.
I'm
It's just a
frantically
no.
doing research right
I'm
now.
moving on. Mr. One Up Machine donates $1,231.23. That is 123123. Scyther is my favorite from Gen 1. Thanks to everyone at GDQ, and let's kick cancer to the curb. Bam Bam donates $38, and they say, Ninetales has been one of my favorites since the beginning. Yes, love the Pokedex donations.
Wait, did I?
Thank you.
I may have messed up the manip. So it either is an IGT or I messed up the manip. IGT is like what we call it when it fails based on the frame that you saved on. I think I did hop 1, not hop 2.
Yeah, there's 2 frames in
I
general.
thought we were playing
that
blue,
cause it to
not
fail.
Sword and Shield.
Haha. Nope, that's just a legitimate fail. Okay, cool. This is literally the last manip in the run. After this, we're going to go into a big section of evolving. There's going to be a ton of time for donations. But we're going to also probably talk a little bit about, like we said, the sort of history of the run. Because like the route that you guys are seeing right now is new as of September. Like this is all brand new. We had our annual PSR marathon, Pokemon Speedrunning Marathon, back in August, and that sort of sparked some ideas in GIFX and Stringflow for like various things that they could do routing wise. I'm not getting the wheezing that I need, and wheezing's a 1% encounter.
You can just evolve the coughing. It's 35 candies, but
I was gonna say it's level 0, but that's, I guess.
I have a coughing
time
manip
to
if you go up
talk
Let
2
me
about
make
hours.
the history.
sure something really quick. All right, I got the Electabuzz at least. That's the important thing. The Electabuzz was the LG, so.
Yeah, you got Electabuzz, but you did not get wheezing because the manip was what failed.
Yeah, and I don't know if that was, you can't resave that, or yeah, I don't know what that is.
Yeah,
so
some minips can't be resaved. I think that might be one of them because it was on like a border after an LG. There's some weird stuff that happens.
Can we just talk about how instead of getting the normal escape rope animation where you just like fly up to the sky because your people need you, he literally just got sucked into the ground.
Yeah.
He fell into a Mario pit. Now he's here.
All right, so the glitch that we're setting up for here is called AFO. This is one of the big reasons for the reroute. So one of the things that we used to do in the route was we would center the route around what was called overworld red bar. So every time you do an LG, because the game still kind of thinks that you're in a battle, the red bar. We didn't talk about red bar this entire run. Oh my god. So well, the Ekans was at low health with the wee woo the entire run. You guys are probably sick of it. I probably have like 20 viewers right now, but whatever. So that basically skipped a lot of cries. Every time that we got into the Pokedex to register a new Pokemon, the cry for that Pokemon would normally play. By having red bar, it skips all that stuff. And what we used to do is use overworld red bar to skip things like the jingles for when you use a rare candy. You use a rare candy, it goes dit-dit-a-doo, 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 and like it's really annoying. And
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Can you do that one more time?
All right,
thank you.
So
You missed this syllable, I think, to critique your voice acting.
anyways, so what we would do is throughout the run, we would do overworld red bar. We'd evolve a bunch of stuff that have really long evolutions because every rare candy takes about 2 seconds without overworld red bar. And obviously a lot less time with overworld red bar. So this audio fade out or AFO section allows us to sort of give ourselves the overworld red bar state on command. So we don't have to worry about we don't have to worry at all about doing it throughout the run. We just do it all at the end. It does unfortunately give us like a very long time of evolving stuff at the very end of the run, but it's by far faster. It allows the rest of the route to be more organic, going from area to area instead of trying to spread out the long evolutions over the course of the run.
Yeah, we used to have to try to like get like bunches of evolution, so we would like do one segment of evolving like 20 minutes in, another one like 40 minutes in, just whenever we'd have to change boxes basically. But now, because of this, it's so much faster at the very end to just evolve everything with the faster setup. So it saves time overall that you don't have to spend spamming rare candies on stuff. Super nice.
Remember the days where we spent like 5 to 10 minutes east of Celadon?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Those were good times.
Remember when we used to evolve a level 7 Dratini all the way up to a level 55 Dragonite without
Sure
any
do.
setup? That was part of the route back in the
Garbage.
day.
Yep.
Oh man.
Good times, good times.
I hear we're getting very close to Ocarina of Time, and I'm very excited.
Yeah, how's that going?
Yeah, we're super close. We're just under 5,000. $4,600 away from Ocarina of Time. And
wow.
We're only 1,500 away from the Glitch Exhibition.
Ooh.
Easy. Can I read like 2 quick donations?
Oh, you have
Sure.
plenty of time, yeah.
Oh, awesome. Let's see. Well, first of all, Eric Narison donates $500, and they say some money for burn heal to Keizaron.
Oh.
Immediately followed by Oro, who donates $25, and they say, I don't know if I feel worse for Keys, Keys' estimates, or this Pokemon game.
What happened? This is not the day that I woke up to, you know?
How did
Listen,
this
man,
run
I had
start?
internet that was down. I missed 2 of my interviews because of that interview. Or because of the internet. I come to this thinking I'm gonna have a good time with my best pals.
We're $800 away from the Glitch Exhibition. $800. And we're still
That's
3,500
3 burn
from the run.
heals. 3 burn heals off.
Three burn heals.
Wow.
I need it. Help.
Anonymous donates $1,000. They say $1,000 a minute, easy, let's go. Roasted Donut donates $2,000. They say donating 100 times towards my favorite Pokemon, Raticate. Hoping this money goes towards helping to eradicate cancer. Ooh.
I like it. I like it.
We are $191 away from the glitch exhibition.
Wow.
And we are $2,400 away from $2.5 million at Awesome Games Done Quick 2021 online.
Wow.
And we just hit the glitch exhibition.
Wow.
EDQ claps
Easy.
in the chat, everybody.
Nice.
That's incredible.
All me.
All you, Keys.
Thanks, Keys, saving the
I
marathon
don't
once
know.
again.
At this point in time, I feel like I'm responsible for like $500,000. Like,
Well, how about this one? Norv donates $15 and they say, let's get those last incentives and finish the marathon strong. Also, my favorite Pokemon is Keizaron. Smiley face.
Aw.
Aww.
aw, you brown noser.
My favorite Pokemon is Tiger. Keys, can you try catching Tiger next time you play Animal? I hear it's a good strat.
It's horrible.
We're $2,000 away from 2.5 million.
Come on,
That's
Twitch
easy.
chat. You guys got
This
this.
is so close. The Slip Up donates $133. They say donating $133 for Eevee. Pet that Eevee.
Oh,
Maybe.
that could be done.
Too Spooky donates $50. They say the only thing crazier than this glitch manipulation run is seeing the runner know the guts of the game so well that he's able to get the run back on track when he's thrown off script.
Yeah, I wrote a good script for you and everything, and within 5 minutes, man.
Dude, I don't know how this run went so far south so fast.
Hey, we got to the destination. Look at this.
we,
Destination is
though?
here. I think. There's always a chance you forget a Pokemon.
I don't even know where
think
we're
we
at
missed
right now.
anything.
I still need to do the wheezing thing.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That's really funny.
So one of the things with the AFO setup is you don't really notice it when I'm evolving stuff, but when I'm in the PC doing stuff, you'll hear the audio fading out. Haha, that's why it's called
$200
that.
till 2.5 million.
What?
$100.
Oh,
It's frozen. It's stuck at $100.
no.
Yeah,
We
man,
need
marathon's done. Pack it up, everyone.
$100.
Very good.
$75, $25, $2.5 million.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm sorry to cut you off, but we got Ocarina
No,
of
no.
Time.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's totally worth it.
Let's go.
That's incredible, guys. That's absolutely nuts. But no, what I was gonna say is you don't really notice it when I'm evolving stuff, but when I'm in the PC doing things, you'll hear the audio fading out. It takes about 33 seconds, I think it is, in order to do the fade out. And when that fade out ends, your sort of overworld red bar state also ends. So you're sort of racing against the clock for a lot of this.
Now, are you actually at a PC or are you at the flower pot?
I am at a PC. I don't know. I think I'm at the PC. All right, I've been awful at marking stuff during this run, so there's actually a chance I'm missing something.
Oh, yeah. So Shen and I were supposed to help keep track of things because what Stream doesn't see is we actually have Eddaket's Pokedex up.
You have
There's
Spearow.
There's a bunch of nice little tools you have available to you whenever you do these runs, like the Pokedex counter. And we can see it clear as day, but I actually just legitimately forgot it was there.
You
So,
definitely have
my bad.
Spearow. I saw you catch that, so you can mark that. Sorry, we're kind of
Yeah.
getting things settled on our end here. What else?
I didn't do Dugtrio Manip, right?
You did not get Dugtrio, no. You didn't get... you already have Omastar because you've evolved that already.
And I evolved Slowpoke.
Yep, Slowpoke's done.
These I'm getting now.
And then, yeah, Orange is candying. Yep. I think you're caught up then.
I just moonstoned a Dratini.
You know, with as much rando as you play with me lately, it's understandable.
A couple more donations would be swell.
Oh, music to my ears. Okay, let's see. The Mongoose donates $1,000. They say, while I was going to save this donation for the end of the event to thank you everyone for an amazing GDQ, I have to donate because this Pokemon run is insane and I'm loving it too much. Thanks to all of you for such an awesome event. Let's see. Awesome Lars Man donates $136. They say preemptively claiming Flareon as the best evolution. Disagree? Donate to prove me wrong. Tien donates $200. They say you can never have enough Zelda. Let's get that bonus and support a great cause. Oh, this is a fun one. Thank you, Tien, by the way. We have a $10,000 donation from the Yeti.
Yay!
Oh, this is my favorite. I get so happy when I get to say this. Here we go. Hey all, Yeti here. 2.5 mil hype! And this is to go even further beyond. Now that I've reached my third form, a quick reminder for everyone. Our collection is available until midnight CST tomorrow. So if you haven't gotten your order in yet, there is still time. Thank you, the Yeti. $10,000. That's wonderful. Queer RECD donates $165, and they say in all lowercase, I just want to hit 2.5 mil LMAO.
Well, you've done it.
You've done it.
You specifically.
I thought it was
chat.
Keizaron.
A moth on a keyboard donates $150, and they say lamp. Yeah, the lamp mystery is really
Chat, you know what to do.
getting me. Man, there was a really fun one in here. If I can find it, I would love to say it, but we'll keep going for now. Anonymous donates $213, and they say shuckle.
Aw.
All right, Mizzle.
Missile alt account.
Let's see. Smidge Koo donates $134. They say, for my favorite Gen 1 Pokemon, Vaporeon, who I just learned is named Showers in Japan.
Ooh, that's a cool fact.
That is a very cool fact.
Learning all sorts of cool facts this run, like Diglett's mouth. Apparently on the intro screen, the guy holding the ball, like the main character holding the ball, he'll like throw it up in the air if it's a starter Pokemon. It's ridiculous. Blew my mind.
And we
Still
got
my
all
favorite
three
fact.
starters in a row, and we don't have video evidence, and it's very sad.
We were popping off before the run, if you were wondering. There are big pop-offs.
Officer Jenny donates $10. They say, you're under arrest for breaking the laws of physics, but I guess it's for a good cause. Just don't glitch reality too much. Promise?
You
About
murdered three
that.
men!
We've
This
also
entire town!
She can't find me.
How is that acceptable?
in
She'll
one of
never
the
be
old
able to
routes.
find me.
In one of the old routes, you would delete Officer Jenny.
You literally,
we literally do delete Officer Jenny in one of the old routes.
yeah, because like it's like encountering missing no would delete the removable objects on the map. And
Yeah.
like Officer
She's
Jenny
one
and like Team Rocket members are removable objects.
We have $25 from Prize Man himself, Sent. Sent says, hey Keys, would borrowing my lamp help, keep that roast warm? But in all seriousness, it's been a pleasure working with you, the rest of the interview team, and all of the amazing individuals who make these events possible. I can't wait until we can meet up in person to give you the biggest hug and some burn ointment.
Thanks!
Sent was all over the place with that one.
Thanks?
Keizaron donates $500.
I did.
Wow.
They say Flareon is not the best evolution. The best one is Patreon.
You stole that joke from a donation during your crystal run.
Therefore, it is mine!
Unbelievable.
Fossilized Cheeto donates $50, and they say, just smile and nod like I understand what's going on. Love the stuff that you all do.
Basically all I've been doing this run.
I have, let's see here. Rotten Spuds donates $26. They say, donating for my favorite Pokemon, Raichu. Let's beat cancer. There are so many Pokedex donations. Everybody, you did such a good job. Thank you for that, really.
I hate to like self-advertise a little bit here, but I really want to point out like how much, to me personally, it means that everyone is donating towards the Prevent Cancer Foundation. Mainly because for anyone that wasn't aware, if you haven't seen some of the interviews we've had with the organization, or if you haven't heard my story before, I actually was diagnosed with cancer at one point in time. I went through testicular cancer. It was a really scary point in my life, but because of all the research that I did to find out more about the Prevent Cancer Foundation and all the reading I did on their website, which they have really good resources for not only prevention, but like contact information and whatnot, I was able to get diagnosed so quickly that I'm basically cancer-free at this point in time. I can't officially say it for another 2 years, but for all intents and purposes, I am. So seeing everyone kind of band together like this and put their hard-earned money towards helping with cancer research, cancer prevention, funding all these programs that are both in our country and out of our country, it means a lot to me personally. So thank you all very much from the bottom of my heart.
We love you. We love you, buddy.
So most of what I'm doing here is I'm just trying to minimize the amount of like extra menuing I need to do during this section. So for example, both Vulpix and Growlithe require Firestones, so I'm gonna like try to evolve them at the same time. Little things like that. It's honestly not that exciting. I just felt like I needed to say something.
By the way, Keys, my mic was muted. I said, we love you, buddy. Thanks for everything you've been doing as well.
We do.
I'm definitely feeling that tonight. Am I right?
Somebody did say you were their favorite Pokemon.
That is
That
true.
is true.
I'm going to take that to the bank and cash it. It's mine.
And Mike said that you were their favorite Trainerack. So that's a compliment.
I forgot how long this segment of evolving was, though.
Yeah, it's like 20 minutes. We're
Can I keep
coming
reading
pretty
donations?
close to the end.
Yeah, you can do some more donations. We're getting there.
Okay,
Almost
yeah.
done.
Just let me know. I'll keep going. Death to Monkeys donates $250. They say, glitch everything. Glitch the Pokemon, glitch the Ocarina of Time.
Well, you are indeed getting that.
You are getting that for sure. Undead Snowman donates $1,000 with no comment. Anonymous donates $49.80. They say, donating for my favorite Pokemon, Tepig. Let's get that Legend of Zelda glitch incentive met. We did, Anonymous. Thank you very much for contributing to that. Another $1,000 anonymous donation with no comment.
Yeah, there probably was a comment, but Eddaket probably deleted it.
It
Listen,
doesn't exist anymore. It got Officer Jennied.
No. She
I'm
was
sorry,
so young.
commenter.
Wait, is she young? How old is Officer Jen? Anyone know?
No idea.
I'm going to do some forensics real quick.
Gary Oak donates
That's the right
$25 and
term?
says, smell you later.
I think we changed his name a couple times. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not Gary Oak anymore, for sure.
There are a couple things we never mentioned because I was so flustered during the whole underflow section. One of the things we have access to in our item underflow is the rival name, which is why he had the weird name of like R Sax.
Wow. The Banov donates $730. Thank you. They say, donating my favorite Pokemon's Pokedex number, the trans rights mermaid goddess, Primarina, with a heart. I've been looking forward to this run all week, and I'm so psyched to finally see it happen. Good luck to Eddaket catching all those Pokemon. Thank you, the
Primarina's dope.
Primarina's a good one. Definitely a good
Yeah.
choice.
Primarina's the main for the Sun and
Yep.
Moon speedrun.
Actually used in the speedrun.
It's actually that busted in the game. It's kind of cool. Moon would be such a cool run for people to learn and to watch if it weren't for the cutscenes.
Yeah.
We have a $100 donation from Cool Maddie. They say, hey, Eddaket, I'd ask you to name a Pokemon after Keys, but I'm worried that'd put you over estimate.
And we're back.
Back to the
What's
bird.
interesting is
Not
that
given a healthy balance.
The thing.
Anyway, P Wolf donates $50 and they say, really enjoying this Games Done Quick roast of keys. This Pokemon thing is cool too, I guess.
This isn't even a Pokemon run. It's a programming class. Like,
we count occasionally.
The best
yeah,
part is
occasionally
learn
need to
numbers.
count.
I'm actively choosing to read all the keys burns. There's a lot
Great
in
choice.
here.
Nice star you, Candy.
Listen, and I even got punished too because it learned Swift.
Yeah, like learn Swift on level up.
All right, I'm leaving Wheezing for last just because it's a level 0 level 0, and I get nervous about withdrawing level 0s. So,
Oh yeah, true.
so after I'm done with this party, I'm gonna check my Pokedex real quick in the game. I should have 150. If I don't, we can figure out what I'm missing and probably just cry, and then. Yeah, we're just about done.
I think it's level 1 that's risky to evolve or to withdraw,
Okay.
not level 0.
So just to clarify, whoever's putting these runs up on YouTube, the title's going to be Keys Roasts featuring a Pokemon run, right? Because
Basically.
that's basically what this was.
Thanks, Keys. Thanks for being the butt of every joke.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for.
Well, I'm glad, especially after the start it had. The rest of the run was honestly not terrible.
Mhm.
So I'm at least happy about that. I do want to apologize for the start of the run though. That was just a lot of stuff went wrong.
I
very
got
quickly.
so nervous when I was like, wait, I think he has 21 awakenings.
Yeah.
that scared me so much. I'm glad everything worked out.
Like
Everything
I
was
said
fine
earlier,
after that.
adjusting on the fly like that with a run like this where everything is so calculated and, you know, one tiny thing being left or right or up or down could actually ruin the run. Like, you did a really excellent job.
Yeah,
Like, that was a really good recovery.
good withdraw. That was optimal.
All right, so are you guys ready to we're going to pump 34 rare candies into this coffee.
Please count in chat, everybody. Please count.
And if there's any duplicate counts, you guys are getting banned. Wait, I don't know if I have that power. We have to count in order, chat, okay? I said 11. No one else can say 11.
Did you
Oh my
actually
god.
type 11 in
And there's
chat?
no audio here, so it's just like awkward silence. I guess this is not a bad time to start doing some shout outs and the like because I don't want to
Oh
take
yeah,
too
this is it.
long.
We are done.
Yeah, we're basically done. This is the last Pokemon I need to evolve. So I just want to give a big thank you to GDQ for allowing me to, for the final time, be on a GDQ stage.
It was not that bad.
Showing off this
Honestly.
run. This run means a lot to me. I have since branched out, but this was like really the first run in PSR that I really excelled at back in 2014, and
Yeah, you kind of came full circle.
Yeah.
it's nice to finally be back to it and to be able to show it off here at GDQ. Big thanks to Keys and Shen. In addition to me doing Catch 'em All since 2014, these two have been like two of my closest friends in the community since 2014. So it's really nice to be able to share this with them as well. And then we're just doing a couple more swaps here. And now we're in the Hall of Fame.
I don't believe you.
Sigh of
That looks
relief.
like a train
You've done
track.
it, man. You did it.
We actually did it. Oh my god, it's gonna be
Yes.
a 151. It's so meant to be.
That's pretty sick. 151 and 151.
Yeah.
Well done.
151, 139 game time.
Get ready on time. Time is on fade out to the credits.
Yes. So
And-
3, 2, 1, time.
Time. Dude, great run. That was awesome.
That was a fun one.
Yeah. That is a extremely complicated run. When things go right, it's a very fun run because it's like a lot of execution, a lot of menuing, a lot of luck involved. And when things like all come together, it's a really cool run. When things start going south, like I like, and Shen obviously helped, Keys helped, but like we were able to bring that back because we ran older versions of the route where like things going wrong was a natural occurrence. So having that experience really helped me out. But yeah, like I said, just, you know, big thank you to everybody at GDQ, especially the chat. Like, you guys donated so much money during this run, and it was under
$17
2
billion
hours.
During this run alone.
Yeah, it was like $18 billion during this run.
I can confirm it was exactly 18 billion.
Yep,
Exactly.
17 billion of them were roasts, you jerks.
Do you guys have any quick shout outs before we get cut off?
Massive thanks to the String Flow and GIF for rerouting this category. It's actually amazing. You guys put in some insane work. Check out the Pokemon speedrunning community. You can find us on Discord. We have a bunch of different generations. If any Pokemon game interests you, please check out the community. We would love to have you. Keys?
Thanks, Sent and Mike. Yes.
I can't believe you're thanking them after that.
You know, they're technically my bosses.
Oh, man.
No, but big shout outs to chat for contributing as much as they have to the event, like just even outside of this run, just everything that chat contributed towards PCF and just everything in general. And because of everything that you all contributed, watch the ball. Oh, you can.
Are you showing him the ball thing?
Off the ball.
Dude,
because of everything you all contributed. Oh, there it is. Oh, watch. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Anyways.
But because of everything that you all did, we get to see one more awesome run after this.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so excited for this too. Please stick around for ZFG's run. It's gonna be an amazing showcase.
All right. I think that does it for us.
Wow, what an incredible run of Pokemon Blue. Huge props, huge shout out to eddaket, Keizaron and Shenanagans. What an entertaining display of talent there, and just Shenanagans in general. Shenanagans, you have a great name. I love that. Very glad that I was able to be a part of that. And also, good job to you guys. Thank you, everybody in the Twitch chat. We're now sitting at $2,519,447. That's over $2.5 million raised for the Prevent Cancer Foundation. That's incredible. Everybody right now, you really deserve to give yourselves a GDQ heart. And we're about to see Ocarina of Time by ZFG. That's wild. I love that. And the Glitch exhibition. I really couldn't even ask more. What a wonderful night right now that we're all having together. And I'm just glad to be here with you. You know, with that being said, why don't we get to some more donations? I have a donation here from a very special person. Their name is Uranium Anchor. They donate $1,000. Thank you. And they say, Uranium Anchor here, writing my usual end of GDQ essay from home in the first time in 11 years. It turns out that we've established what it takes to keep me away from GDQ. And it's the idea of trying to drive across Kansas in the winter in the middle of a pandemic. Even back in 2016, I went from having 103-degree fever and pneumonia to participating in a 4-way Blaster Master race in the space of a week. I'm sure nobody listening needs to be told, at least not by me, that the past year has been full of surprises. But it's no surprise to me that we're still able to put on an amazing event, because I know from experience just how great this community is. I want to take a moment to remind everybody that even the small contributions matter. As I write this, just under half the total donation amount has come from donations of $100 or less. Every bit matters. If I can be a little more somber and relate a personal story for a minute, I hope that last year has treated everybody as well as it possibly can. Overall, I've been lucky since I can work from home and have been able to keep myself safer than many. Summer was a roller coaster because in June, 2 days after my birthday, an MRI revealed that the trouble my dog had been stumbling for weeks was the result of a tumor intruding on her spinal cord and weakening her legs. I knew there was nothing I could do other than make her comfortable for as long as I could. And 29 days later, at the end of July, I made the difficult decision of sending her on her way. Kraid was my rescue Shiba for 7 years, and I can only hope that they were the 7 best years of her life. While I miss her, the pandemic provided a sort of silver lining because I was able to spend all of my time at home with her during her final weeks. Then, August brought SGDQ 2020, and I was able to make the long trek across the country, driving 3 days across the heartland of America, from Colorado to Virginia to the GDQ studio to help run another of these wonderful events. It was just the reminder I needed that even in the darkest times, you can find people working their hardest to carry the light. In the immortal words of Fred Rogers, look for the helpers. Seeing all the work this community does for these events is always a highlight of my year, and I look forward to the day when we're able to safely see each other in person again. One last thing before I sign off. 10 years ago, at my first AGDQ, I stepped onto the camera for a moment to wish my brother a happy birthday and drop a donation in his name. So it seems fitting that 10 years later, I'm able to do it again, at 10 times the amount from back then. Happy birthday, Joe. And to the rest of the world, wonderful viewers, stay comfy and game on. Wow. Thank you, Uranium Anchor. That was incredible. I did not pre-read that. That was really incredible. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to read something so beautiful. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for all the love and support you're showing tonight. We'll be right back in just a minute after a word from our sponsors. Okay, welcome back, everybody. Once again, my name is Brutal Mellow, and I will be your host here for the rest of the evening. I'm very honored to do so. I want to read at least one more donation here real quick. We have $200 from Mercurial Forge, and they say, lamp. The Yeti, official merch supporter of Games Done Quick events since 2011. Over 1.5 million donated to GDQ charities. All profits from the AGDQ 2021 collection go to Prevent Cancer Foundation. The collection is available until January 10th at midnight. Get your order in before it's gone at www.theyeti.com. We have $10 from Dampe, who says, good luck, ZFG. DC donates $25, and they say, thanks for pulling off another awesome GDQ in the most amazing way. We're going to beat cancer with video games. What could be cooler? I agree, DC. Sure You Can Pizza. First of all, before I even read that, wonderful name, donates $5, and they say, longtime watcher, first-time donator. Always love watching GDQ and the amazing community it brings together. Thank you, Sure You Can Pizza. Every donation counts, guys. $5, $6, $7, it all adds up. And especially when you consider how many people are part of this awesome community, at the end of the day, we're all here for the Prevent Cancer Foundation. And again, every penny counts. Soulbrim donates $1,000, and they say, for the peace of mind of others. Thank you, Soulbrim. Anonymous donates $25, and they say, go ZFG! Sieglian donates $25, and they say, one of the best runs I have ever saw of Pokemon. I loved it. Can't wait to see that Zelda run now. All right, everybody, we have a very special segment for you. I introduce to you JHobz, Sumi, and Sent with the event wrap-up.
Okay, well, one of us is going to have to change.
You know what? If anybody's going to change, I think it has to be you because you've been wearing the hoodie all week. This is my first day.
Yeah, and I've only had it on today, I'm pretty sure.
I wash it every
Yeah,
night.
too.
I have no idea why it's yellow right now. I promise this is the natural color of a hoodie.
Why is it yellow then? All right, well.
Ours are cream colored, so.
Oh, man. It's not even, wait, is it? It's not the same hoodie. That's why. I just, unless you've got something in front of it. No, you have something in front of it. Okay.
No, Hobbs, I stuck some Arby's onto my chest to give me power.
Hey, everyone, can you guess what time it is? It's 3 a.m., which means it's time for us to do a little wrap-up interview. My name is JHobz. I'm joined by Sent and Sumi. We're just going to talk a little bit about how the week has gone. We want to thank all of you for all of the support you've been giving. And Sumi's going to hit us up with some stats in a little bit. But yeah, I wanted to give some shout outs real quick first, just to the entire interview team for doing a great job this week. I thought they did fantastic. The move to online has been weird, and they have been doing really well. So thank you to my whole team and all the interview producers as well. You're all doing great. But
Yeah,
thank you to
really good
everybody out
stuff.
there.
Really, really
Definitely
good stuff.
not easy to transition
Yeah.
online.
Yeah, I think you know that the most.
A little bit.
Well, thank you to everybody watching. We are over $2.5 million at this point, and we still have one run left to go. We don't have any more incentives for you, so we're just gonna have to tell you that every dollar really matters. The Prevent Cancer Foundation, we are a gigantic portion of their funding, and you've heard through a lot of the interviews throughout the week and a lot of the messages from PCF about all of the fantastic work that they do. Some work that has been kind of pivoted during the time of COVID now. And all of those dollars, every little bit really does make a difference. It really helps so much. So we thank you from the bottom of our hearts for everything that you've been able to give so far. And if you are able to, then let's just keep cranking that total higher, because we would always love to do more for PCF.
So
yeah, go for it, Sumi. Sorry.
Oh, no, I was just gonna say, speaking of donations, we have over $2.5 million, yes, but how is that divided up? So just a couple of stats. For the total donation by country, it looks like the United States is still at the top with a whopping $1.9 million in donations. So thank you very much. We also have Canada in second place with $117,000, and we have Germany. Greetings from Germany. Greetings to Germany at $92,731. But there's also a little bit of a different divide in how many individual donations there have been. So the United States does have 28,760, but Canada and Germany are kind of really close, with Canada having 2,404 and Germany having 2,205, which is pretty awesome considering that, we're headquartered in the United States, but, we really do have an international audience that we appreciate a lot. Yeah, and we also have some numbers pulled by our very own Uranium Anchor, who works very, very hard on the tracker, that basically breaks down how much, roughly how much people are donating per donation. So we have $25 donations, and there are 12,971 $25 donations. And if we were to make a guess, I think it would probably be because Sent always has $25 minimum donations for his prize blocks. Is that correct?
It's an interesting thing. I looked back on some of the data from past events and saw that there were just a lot of $25 donations, more so than there were anything from 5 until 25. So I kind of based the prize blocks around having a $25 item this time, and it seems like it's really taken off. So.
I also want to shout out that for this event, everybody thinks, I think it's really easy to get wrapped up and think that the large donations we hear about, the 5,000, the 10,000 that comes in at times, are making up the huge portion of it. The average donation, the average total of a donation in for AGDQ 2021 online is actually $61.08. The median, which basically means the middle of the pack, if you took all of the donations, put them in a big line, the one in the middle, which tells you kind of what most people are doing a lot of the times.
Right on the dot.
$25, right there. So it really does, every little bit really does add up and help so much.
Yes, absolutely.
And we always appreciate it.
Yeah, even though we have the most donations do come in the $25 segments, we do have 7,000 that come in 50s. 4,529 that came in tens. And then we have had those $5 donation trains that have pretty much gone on throughout the course of the event, and that has resulted in 4,180 individual donations of that exact amount. So if someone donated like $5.01, that's not even like in this count.
Right.
So it's pretty cool, you know, like every dollar really, really, really does count. And we're super, super grateful for everyone's generosity, especially during these times.
Yeah, we really thank all of you.
Yeah.
Did you? I know you love pulling some weirder stats occasionally, Sumi. Did you have a couple things that you were able to?
Is there
to get
anything
a hold
about
of?
the lamp?
Just a couple of things. So the lamp is obviously the first stat that I wanted to pull because ever since, you know, the last year, as Summer Games Done Quick, everyone's been really fixated on your lamp and how great it is. So I wanted to pull some stats on that. But to my surprise, only 94 people have donated with the word lamp in their donation comment. But there was one person who named themselves GDQ Lamp and another person who named themselves Where is the AGDQ 2021
there.
lamp?
I don't know what more to tell you.
I don't
Question
know.
answered.
Question answered. And while we did debut our brand new virtual crowd this year, we've had a lot of really great feedback on it. And we have had 32 mentions of virtual crowd in the donation comments. And we really appreciate your feedback and your positive messages for it.
That's
Thank
incredible.
you very much.
I've been watching all week on the crowd site. It's so great. It's every time there's an orb or a lamp, they all they all just
It's
get
so
converted.
cool. And
Yeah.
huge shout outs to LLK and support class, especially their developer Seltzar, for putting that together for us.
Yeah, absolutely. It's really fantastic. If you would all like to see the virtual crowd for future events, whether they be online or on site, definitely let us know. Tweet at the Games Done Quick handle. We just want to hear that feedback. Any way that you maybe think we can improve on it, do more with it, just let us know.
Also, follow at Games Done Quick on Twitter. I know not enough of you are. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Follow, because our social media team has been killing it all week with just fire tweets like the entire
Absolutely.
time, and you're missing out.
I think the wrong name for Ridley tweet is still going.
I know, right?
Well,
It's
I
so
guess
great.
that's it. That's all that I have for stats. And we also, we don't have any more incentives to donate toward. Our next milestone is, what was it, Hobbs?
The next milestone, I think, is like $3 million and change. So, I don't know, maybe. And I do hear now that we did just jump up to over $2.7 million. And what that is, everybody, that huge jump is all of the money that you've been contributing throughout the week with your subs and bits, and also from the sponsorship money that also comes in for the Prevent Cancer Foundation. That has all been added now to the tracker, so you can see that current total. So we're actually less than $300,000 away from $3 million. I know it's a little late. I know people are a little tired, but I know people are excited for this OOT run. So I'm just throwing it out there, especially if you're sitting on one of those Prime Gaming subs.
Ooh.
Hey, that's worth mentioning, Hobbs. You wanna elaborate a little bit on that, because I've heard if you have Amazon Prime, or hey, if your mom has Amazon Prime, your grandma, whoever's awake in your household right now, then they have Prime Gaming. And what can you do with Prime Gaming again, Hobbs?
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure that every month you can subscribe to a channel on Twitch without having to pay anything, and the streamer gets the full cut of the revenue. Now, I think we're doing something special with the revenue. Sumi.
We are donating all of GDQ's share from all subs directly toward Prevent Cancer Foundation.
Yep.
Minus taxes.
After taxes, yeah.
After
taxes.
Yeah.
All,
GDQ share, yes, after
exactly.
taxes.
that
Taxes
all
is
goes-
not
and that
GDQ
goes-
share.
Yeah, that goes for the entire month of January, by the way. So if you're like, oh, I would love to use my Prime Gaming sub right now, but actually it shows up tomorrow, or 3 days from now, that's when it finally expired, then you can go ahead and do that, and it'll still go to the Prevent Cancer Foundation, like the entire month of January.
Get in through the entire month of January. Watch some of the great hotfix content we put on. I think, Hobbs, you might be involved with a little show there with Keizaron.
Ooh, nice. We're getting some hotfix promotion. Yeah, for anybody who doesn't know, we do videos, we do speedrunning stuff on the GDQ channel all year long now, like all the time, several times a week. I personally have a show called The First Step, which airs on every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern, where we show everybody out there just how easy it can be to get into speedrunning. Because a lot of people, you come and you watch these big events and you think, there's no way I could do that. I mean, look at eddaket, just a masterful display of knowing everything that Pokemon has to offer and how it can mess him up in one run. And look at ZFG just being able to do everything that OOT can do. But that's not how any of them got started. And so that's what we do on Thursdays. There are many other great hotfix shows, though, that you can find at gamesdonequick.com.
All right, so what I'm hearing is tune in every other Friday for Boss Bros with Big John and the Black
Yeah, that one's better.
Actually,
yeah, a little bit.
just tune in every day. We have a lot of content that runs pretty frequently, so check it out.
Yeah, you can always follow for those alerts and stuff. But we would be remiss to not have Sent on here and still tell us about some of the fantastic prizes that are still available to win, open for you right now if you have not entered yet. Sent, what do you got?
Oh, Hobbs, I am so glad that you asked. Now, here's the deal. All the prizes I'm going to talk about right now are going to be available from right now until the end of the marathon. So you can get your donations in whenever, but get your donations in because your donations are going to an amazing cause and to an amazing charity in the Prevent Cancer Foundation. And because these prizes are just really cool. A $25 minimum donation is going to get you into everything I'm about to talk about, but a $50 minimum donation is going to get you into the cool one-of-a-kind AGDQ banner that's been running all day. And of course, $250 minimum cumulatively throughout the event is going to get you into the grand prizes. Let's look at some of the specifics, though, some of my personal favorites. Hobbs, I know you're a big fan of Dark Souls. I think you did a couple of them for the first step. So from Dark Souls 1, Sky Berkson, we have this absolutely beautiful Blighttown Gates framed miniature. It's made entirely of wood. It comes in its own stand-up frame. It's the gates of Blight. Did you go into Blighttown the correct way, or did you take the shortcut?
My first time playing, I went in the right way, but I later found out about the shortcut, and I was very sad that I did not know the first time.
I'm so sorry for you. $20 minimum donation for now until the end of the marathon. Make sure to get those donations in. Let's see, from Prince of Spirits, we have this absolutely beautiful. Am I holding it upside down? Yeah, kind of. Yes. I'm holding it sideways. I was so wrong on the orientation of this poster. It hurts. But this is an absolutely beautiful gold foil sword and shield Pokemon print. Okay, quick, Sumi, name the legendaries on this print. Go.
Sword Boy and Shield Boy.
All right, I like them. And they are both excellent boys. This is a $10 minimum donation. It's super cool. Thank you so much, Prince of Spirits, for sending it out to us.
I didn't play Pokemon
That
Shield.
was 100% what I was going to say, and I did play Pokemon Shield.
I only played Pokemon Sword.
We have so many great prizes. From Rachel Akers, we have a King Knight tumbler that's actually beautiful. From Chew, we have a Lucario Evolution poster with Riolu, Lucario, and Mega Lucario for a $15 minimum donation. Shoutouts to Chew. He's actually done several of the event shirts with the Yeti, both for, I think, this event as well as past events. Super cool artist. Make sure to check out that work. From Annie Just, we have a beautiful Navi Amigurumi, which is a little knit doll. So it's just a knit ball of yarn in the shape and color of Navi the fairy from Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. It's adorable. How could you not donate for it? And it's only a $5 minimum donation. Get those donations in. There are just so many absolutely amazing prizes. From Cow Eyes, we have a trio of Pokemon beanbag plushies here. And the third one is too far away for me to grab, but that's fine because it's a Zubat, a Seal, and a Vulpix. Vulpix objectively the best of these three. Sorry, Seal, you have to go away now because Vulpix is awesome. I'm sorry. The other one's a Does anyone want the Zubat? Like, really? It's all about the Vulpix. They're a $50 minimum donation together. Thank you so much, Coweyes, for sending them out to us. Speaking of great Pokemon and of great starters, from Pincushion Cat plushies, we have this adorable Sobble.
It's so
great
cute.
water starter. It's cry. Don't cry. You don't have to cry. People are gonna donate for you. I believe.
Hey,
I
Sen,
would.
If nobody wanted Zubat, then why would they put so many of them in Mount Moon? Like, come on, think about it.
That's the
Good
real big
question.
brain question right there.
Also, Sent, I do want to say that right now Chad is asking you to pet the doll.
Of course. Of
There
course
you
I
go.
will.
Perfect.
Good doll.
Thanks.
I don't think they meant
it a
that
hug.
doll, but that works for me.
That's weird because that doll is me. To give people some backstory real quick while I grab the next prize, that doll was actually commissioned by my grandmother when I was a toddler and is made in my image. That's not just something I found for the event.
And no one else may possess it, or they possess the soul of Sent.
It's also my phylactery, as it turns out. I've taken several levels of wizard lately. From Cute Monster Props, we have this absolutely beautiful Ditto. Sumi, I know you love Metamon. How could you not love this Ditto? It's made of silicone, so unlike the plush Ditto, you can actually like squeeze this one and pull at it and have fun with it. It's super cute.
I want both the plush and the silicone one.
Well, there you go. Unfortunately,
But I can't have them.
Sumi's not eligible to win prizes, but you at home probably are. $15 minimum donation. Thank you so much to Cute Monster Props for sending it out. $25 minimum donation. We have a Master Sword from our friends over at Heroic Replicas. It's the Master Sword we've been using for several events now to demo what one of their Master Swords looks and feels like. It's super cool. It has a black hilt and crossguard and silvered accents along them. You can see a picture of it over at gamesdonequick.com. This was, a grand prize tier item before. $25 minimum donation from now until the end of the event. Thank you so much to our friends over at Heroic Replicas for letting us find a great new home for that piece. And speaking of Heroic Replicas, we got to talk about our grand prizes. Prizes, because we have 2 of them this event, of course. From our friends over at Heroic Replicas, we have a beautiful customized Heroic replica, $250 minimum cumulative donation. You can check out all of the options for it at gamesdonequick.com. It's got all the information you need and a lovely gallery, as well as a customized gaming PC from our friends over at Red Wolf Networks. Also, $250 minimum cumulative donation. So if you haven't gotten those donations in yet, get them now. Check out the information in the tracker. We have so many great prizes, and I want to give a huge shout out to all of the prize donors who supplied them. Thank you all so much. Without the objects that you provide to us to help raise money for the charity, I'm just an idiot with a chair and a lamp.
You forgot the important lovable idiot, Sent. That's what we always say, lovable idiot.
All right.
Sent, the chat is currently asking if you would please pet the lamp.
Good lamp.
Well, I wish I were eligible for the grand prize. We are not, because I would probably get Heroic Replicas to make a replica of your lamp, but a destructible replica of your lamp, because I breed on chaos, or I just love it. I feed on chaos. That's the word I meant to say. I love to breed chaos, and I also feed on chaos. There we go. There's the phrasing. And maybe you could do that at home. I don't know. Maybe that's something they could do. You'd have to talk with them.
This is definitely a 3 a.m. interview. This is a 3 a.m. segment, everyone. Oh my gosh.
It's very late. We probably should start wrapping up.
We definitely should, because thanks to your donations and reaching that $2.5 million milestone, we have our bonus finale run in the marathon. We've got ZFG. We've got Ocarina of Time. Name a better speedrunning combination.
Danny Phantom and Pokemon Blue.
No one's going to get that, Hobbs, but it's so funny.
A lot of people who just watched Last Run will. Thank you all so much. Thank you again to Sumi and Sent for chatting with me a little bit and just putting up with
thank my cat.
3M.
Thank Riku.
Thank you, Riku, and thank you off-camera Sora. And, of course, thank you, Kingdom Hearts, for just being deliciously weird. And we're going to go ahead and let ZFG take over now, as they are going to do a fantastic Ocarina of Time all dungeons run and glitch showcase for you. Thank you everybody for all the donations this entire week, and we love you. Seriously. If you got the means, please keep them coming. See y'all later.
Thank you all so much. Goodbye.
Welcome back. Don't forget, you are watching Awesome Games Done Quick 2021 online, powered by Twitch. I'm your host, Brutal Mellow, here with you again. I want to read you one donation here. It's for $1,500, and their name is Whale Noises, and their comment is Whale Noises. Thank you for that, Whale Noises. Thank you for letting me do that. We have a $25 donation from Lamp Friend, and they say Lamp. All right, let's see here. We have $50 from Mark. Mark says, hype! Rillian donates $500, and they say, ZFG, ZFG, ZFG.